Well, why don't you guys tell me what has happened so far?
Previously
wizard.
on Dungeons and Dragons.
We found a wizard who was mumbling about some apple pie or something he wanted the recipe for. I can't even remember.
I can confirm the pie.
Yeah. I got money to come along in our adventure. We started in like a bar or tavern or something. We fought bandits to get to the wizard's tower or something, and from there, I don't know, we fought some more things. We set up camp. I don't quite know where we're going.
During the night?
Yeah.
You guys captured
We captured a rust monster that we need to set free and just harvest poison from because I CBA to keep on rolling dice for those ropes. That's my opinion, guys.
Fair enough.
You want to harvest it? Okay, let's harvest it.
No, we've already like
Let's do it. You just want to kill it so bad.
Something I did want to say as well before we get started, a DM's warning. This is something that is a wild animal. It's not particularly... I was going to make you do animal handling and whatever to see if you'd know this information, but it should be known. It's something that a ranger would to be able to tame, but I like the idea of setting it loose in an enclosed area that, like a stronghold of an enemy.
Right?
Amazing, right?
It's genius.
However, a warning to you. If that enclosed space is where you are, and you're inside it exploring, and you don't pay close attention to this thing, you will die in a very likely event. This thing can wreak fucking havoc in an enclosed space. So I would be careful about how you continue with this ball of wrapped up rust monster.
Mostly rope.
Is smelling surprisingly sweet at the moment. The ball is covered in the gooey, like oily stuff, which is a bit troubling. Not sure if you should actually touch it there, Tiberius, because once you pick it up, you're gonna have to wash yourself off as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it smells from something who's been pissing and shitting itself and bleeding all over the place. You'd think it smells disgusting, but it actually smells quite sweet.
that's concerning.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this shit, man.
Not particularly sweet, but relatively sweet. Not rancid at all. Would someone like to roll nature?
I will do the nature.
I think Tiberius, please roll nature as well.
We all rolling nature or just
Gimbal and Tiberius.
I got 16.
Okay. Tiberius, what do you get?
I got 7.
Okay. So between the two of you, you guys sort of, Tiberius, you're like, I don't understand. And Gimbal, basically what you understand is that this thing you sort of thought you knew already, but this thing eats metal and gets sustenance from it. So there's a certain bacteria that lives within this thing, particularly on the antenna. And this bacteria converts the metal into simple carbohydrates. And so essentially, once it's feasted, especially recently, it starts to become like a bit sugary. The substance inside it, not the creature itself, is covered in the substance because it's been in a ball that's been wrapped up in light. It's dislocated a few of its rims trying to escape. It's got its mouth gagged with a piece of wood in, so it can't chew anything, which it's almost been able to bite through once or twice. And it's got one level of exhaustion. I would say you guys are round about here from your campsite, the clearing that you've made. There is the ball of monster. You should be able to see up here if you could populate the map.
Right.
We got the ball of monsters. Oh, hello.
Oh, ball of monsters. So
That's a great band name.
the ball of monsters.
The ball
Oh my god, that's
of
going to be the
monsters.
name of my band. After we're done this quest, I'm going to make a band. I'm going to start a band, and it's going to be called Ball of Monster.
Ball of monster.
Good to fucking know.
Oh my god, so there's something I have not done. And we're gonna just carry on. I'll have to generate these tokens later on. But it's okay. We're gonna play Theatre of the Mind here, and I want you to slowly move your way when you do. And just don't go further than about the middle of the map on the road.
Okay. I don't know.
Are we all packed up and everything? Is that what's happening?
I'm gonna leave you guys to do things for about 2 minutes. I just want to pour myself a drink. I'll be right back.
Oh.
Sorry.
But are we already packed up?
Yeah, we're packing up now.
Yeah.
Oh, we are? Okay, we're in the... Okay, cool.
Let's
Okay,
pack
okay,
up while
I just
Physics
packed up.
gets a drink. There we go.
Pew,
There we
pew,
go.
So, we're just leaving our friend Cluzo sleeping under the tree. But this bowl, it's full of stuff. I don't wanna.
It's full of monster.
It's full of monster, and also slime.
Monsters and slime.
You think we can just kick and roll it? So we have
I mean, why don't we just, like, take a stick and put it in between one of those wraps and, you know, just kind of drag that instead of touching the rope?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We get a stick, a nice sticky stick, you know? Nice.
Sticky
stick.
I'm gonna
Get a
break one off.
stick and we can just kind of breaking off the sticks. Yeah. Gotta find good sticks, though.
I'm harvesting. Pew 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 pew. We'll see if I can get a stick that's good enough.
Get in the sticks. We're so good at getting these. We gotta get the sticks. Yes, the sticks.
Because
Gotta get
I am not strong.
we just gotta get this. We gotta.
You're intelligent. You can spot good sticks. Like, oh
Yes.
My
Search. Roll a
intelligence is
search
10.
check for. Roll a stick check.
My intelligence is 10 and my strength is 8.
Oh, wait, your intelligence is aren't you a wizard?
No, I'm a sorcerer.
That's. Oh wait. Okay. Wait, which one uses intelligence?
My wisdom is 12. My charisma is 18, okay?
Oh, hectic.
Charisma? What are you testing on charisma? Okay. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna view your character sheet right just while we're reading.
And my
Let's see what we-
deception, I get a +6 on deception whenever I roll it. So
+6 on perception. So you must just be like deceiving for
deception,
us.
not perception,
Oh,
deception.
Deception.
How are we going along?
Don't get it. I'm so confused. I like it though. Like I really don't get it. But I like it. Like I would do something like this.
What are you guys attempting to do?
No. I'm
looking-
just.
It's because charisma
We're finding a
is sorcerer's
stick.
spell modifier. Thank you, Kira.
For some reason, Rosemary seems quite charismatic. It's not in the way that she says things or the things that she says, but she's
The way she looks and
she's very interesting. The way she looks and the way she behaves. Certain things about her tell
things
her
that you say you do.
she's not from around here. That's very plain to see from everybody. She's not from around here.
Yeah, I wanna. While we're looking for sticks, I wanna idle chit chat with my little mouse friend. How's it, Rosemary?
Hi.
What is up with that? I get it. I'm like a big, like humanoid creature, but you like a little mouse.
Yeah?
Is there a reason for that?
I come from a family of mouses with white fur.
Oh,
Why are you like that?
yeah.
You can't just ask them why. You can't just ask them why they're white.
Let me just put it this way. I've never encountered a mouse person before, and I'm very intrigued.
I mean, I was born on the island nation of Korek.
Okay.
Yeah, and I had a great life, but my older sister disappeared to a magical disaster of some sort. I never knew what, but my parents never told me everything. And when my parents found out I could do magic, they told me like I couldn't do it anymore, and basically that someone would come to remove my magic, so I ran away.
Very wise. Glad you did. And now we're together on this adventure, looking for sticks.
About this point, you guys end up around about here, a little bit closer towards here, where an arrow comes flying past.
Zoom.
Rosemary's ahead.
Oh.
And no, otherwise I wouldn't. Goes right past you.
I'm gonna scream, "Hey, hold on there!" and get my hand crossbow out.
Okay. And about the same time you bring out your hand crossbow, you hear, oh, thank goodness. And
Stupid wizard.
no, it's a young lady you hear, and sorry, give me a second.
I get it now.
Sorry, I thought the accent sounded the same as the wizard.
The wizard.
All right.
He was very old. You almost hit her, you bastard! Does she look like a deer to you? And two what appear to be hunters come close out of the forest, come closer. Our pre-generated token that unfortunately I'm going to have to use is just going to be simple. Where is this? I'm just going to use these two, but I'm going to generate some tokens now.
Okay.
And the hunter comes out from over here. It's the one. And the other one is over here. The woman is got purple label there. The guy has got the green. And the lady introduces herself as Maria. Hello, my name is Maria, and this is my husband, Pontus. And he sort of grunts at you, and he like walks around, picks up the arrow, and like saunters off. And she's like, "I'm so sorry. I'm terribly sorry. We didn't really mean. We like hunting, but we're not very good at it. We do try though, and we live in the village, the Circle Crossroads village. They're from the same direction you came, actually. Have you ever been there?
We just came from there.
Yeah.
I thought so. Yes. And as she's talking,
Do it over here, buddy. What you doing over here, buddy?
Oh well, I'm sorry about that.
What you doing over here,
I'll
buddy?
just be on my way. And he reaches down and he picks up.
What you doing here, buddy?
He picks up the arrow that he had shot at her, puts it in his quill, and starts to walk off.
Why don't you go stand over there before I slap you in the face?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean any trouble.
Why don't you just head on over there? Head on over there, buddy.
Yes.
Head on over there.
Actually, I just wanted to say, and he turns around to Rosemary as he goes past. I'm so sorry. My sight is not what it used to be, and I'm sorry about that.
Don't worry, I'm sure it was an accident. My friends are just very protective over me.
Would you like to join us for dinner at the Circle Crossroads?
I turn to my comrades.
No, because we just came from that way. So
Yes, of course. We're as competent socially as we are at hunting. But if you ever go past there again, please come and find us, Maria and Pontus.
what were your names again?
Maria?
Maria and Pontus?
Cotley?
Pontus?
No.
Pontus?
Pontus.
Pontus, yes, Pontus, that's right.
I think you need your hearing checked, mate.
And from Maria and Pontus Cotley, and you'll find us there in the village. Just ask around. It's a small village, though they are setting up for a festival. Oh,
Yes, the festival. We heard about the festival.
2 weeks it's going to be running. Maybe
2 weeks until the festival.
2 weeks of the festival, my dears.
2 weeks of the festival, yes.
It's the most excitement we see all year. You see the other guy is just striding along. He's not even bothered with the conversation. Because anyway,
where did you two come from?
Hey,
If you headed towards the town?
oh, we're just a little ways off in the forest. We've set up camp, and we've decided that we're going to be turning back as soon as we make our catch for the day.
Any creatures lurking around that we might want to know about?
Thought you were a creature. Shut up, Pontus. Not now.
I could just as well be.
Not talking about you. And he sort of walks off. Anyway, I'm going to leave my husband waiting. I was terribly sorry about all this. And
Oh, not at all. Maybe we'll see you at the festival.
yes, please, if you come in
Yes,
in
the
the next 2 weeks.
festival.
Thank you.
In the next
Good
2
luck.
weeks.
Don't get shot by any hunters.
We'll try not to. Don't get slapped by anyone.
Does she? Does she hear this? Let me roll myself a perception. Yeah, she's walking by now. 19. I'm pretty sure she hears that. And you can sort of see her like pointing and shaking her head with her husband here as they both disappear into the forest.
Okay. Shall we carry on our way then, guys?
Let's
Well,
roll the old chariot along.
yes. Did we get a stick? We wanna like entangle it in this ball and drag it behind us.
Nice.
We got it. We did find. We spent a lot of time finding a very good stick.
Yes.
We found
I want who fastens the stick to this thing?
Hmm.
I wouldn't say fastened it. We kind of just took the stick and we like put it in between like one of these wraps or ropes and just kind of we're okay.
Who did that?
Me.
Can you roll dexterity for me, please? Nice idea, by the way.
that was a
Two.
saving throw. That was a saving throw. Roll the double one.
that was
That's
a
a save. Yeah, no. Roll it. Save your-
Oh, I click up there.
Yeah. There we go. There we go.
18.
Okay, yeah, and you guys move along, and you travel on through the forest. You've spent about, you woke up very early, about halfway through the day. At this point, it's just before midday, and that is the wrong kind of music. Thought it was going to be battle music or something. Now you just move that ahead a bit. Sorry. Yeah, you travel yourselves through the forest. You get to a point where you think you've been traveling according to your map about the distance that should get you to your destination, and you actually see just coming out of the clearing next to the road what appears to be an old cottage. There's smoke coming out of one of the chimneys, and you can smell something that's been cooked. You're not quite sure what. Like, usually some sort of site like this would be accompanied by the smell of fresh baked goods.
This massive tree.
The second one you're on now. No, those are shrubs.
Oh, okay, cool.
A note from the DM: things are a lot further away than you may think.
Oh no! I think
Yeah, well, we're tiny.
Is the scale
quite dense.
of our Is the skill of our character dots accurate?
Should be accurate, yeah.
Okay,
40,
cool.
40
Are any signs of recent inhabitation or recent goings-ons?
Yeah. You're pretty sure there's been some things going in and out of this front door. It's not very... There's scratches all over it, as though someone who's not really adept at opening stuff is just like using it like a dagger or something to just like...
But everything's like kind of like overgrown.
Yeah, what I mean is that it's easy to see because that path just that you're walking on now seems to have been walked. It hasn't been overgrown. And you can hear the wind whistling through the long grasses of this overgrown area. And you notice that the bark of this tree, this big tree, looks almost like an ancient, wizened face.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't trust that fucking tree.
I wanna speak to the tree. Yeah, hello, tree. I'm gonna boop its nose. Boop. Let me go.
Go into boop its nose then.
Yes. Dook, 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 boop.
Nothing seems to happen for a couple of seconds. And then slowly one eye opens, his right eye opens, and it swivels down slowly towards the bow of its nose. Stares right at you, Blaze, and its other eye opens, and its mouth starts to open up as well. And excuse me, what is it that you are doing?
Sorry, old tree man, person, being. I like noses.
Almighty, I'm quite busy.
Busy with, if I may ask.
It blinks his eyes one at a time. Photosynthesis takes a lot of concentration. Now, what is it that you want? Why have you woken me?
If I may ask, why are you specifically here? Like, what are you are you guarding something at all?
I
Is this
was
like a
planted
area?
here by a sacred, sacred. You, no, but I was planted here by a druid many years ago. And then another druid came around, and she was here for some time. But this place has been infested with goblins.
Goblins?
I care not for them, so I spend my time waiting for the next group of settlement dwellers. Over the years, another is bound to be here. When I wake up again, the goblins may or may not be settling here. It may be 100 years. Or it could be when an annoying person pokes me on my nose again. Now, what is it that you want?
I only actually really wanted to boop your nose. I've never booped a tree nose.
Oh, well.
While we're here, is this druid still around? Does he bake pies? Is that what we came for?
He baked pie. I've never had a pie before, but many people came here and purchased her pies, so yes, she baked pies. Her name was Grammy, as far as I could tell.
Grammy?
Grammy.
Where is she now? Do you?
She's dead.
Oh.
Does anyone still bake pies? Was like the recipe like passed down from generation to generation?
I have been sleeping for I don't know how long, but maybe Maybe, I don't know. And he takes a big look around. The chimney still has smoke out of it. Why do you need to ask me if anyone is still baking? Oh, pies. And he sort of looks to become more tired.
Okay. Thank you.
Did we notice the smoke before?
Yeah, I described it
Yeah,
as
of
you approached.
the cottage as we approached it.
And he sort of like closes one eye and then opens both eyes again suddenly. And it's like, I don't want to be disturbed again. And I don't want you to destroy any of the greenery around here. It might look overgrown to you, but overgrown to you is just right to me. Is there anything else you would like to inquire before I begin to photosynthesize again?
You mentioned goblins earlier. Are they still around?
Can you roll a charisma check for charisma straight up for me?
Where's charisma again?
At the top on the right.
Oh yeah. 16. What's what?
The goblins don't seem to even notice me, and I don't mind them because what business of it is me getting involved in business that doesn't involve me? But there were dryads around the back of the bakery, and I remember Grammy used to speak to them every day. Perhaps they would know things that I don't feel like I have the time. And he sort of starts closing his eyes and drifting off back to sleep visibly.
Okay, that was a helpful tree, I suppose. Thanks. No. Haha. What's our next plan? We're going
should we
through
go
the
and
door?
talk to those things that he said? He said they were round the back of the bakery.
Yeah. Should we see if there are windows? Look in.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
You can take a look. Where would you like to position yourselves? To have a look in?
Since I'm already friends with this tree, I'm gonna walk around the right over here.
I'll walk around the left a little bit, just to the edge, so I'm still in sight of everyone.
Okay, do I see... How far along can I go?
You do see some windows and stuff as you move along the
Okay. I'll
walls.
go back and move.
Both of you do.
I look in.
Can you roll a perception for me, please?
Aye, Captain. Oh, was that a nat 20, boy?
You would have to, I think, just move your character up a little bit further up than that. So, because I think you should be you should be allowed to see more with nat 20. You weren't going to see much else, anything under 18, but that's going to do it. Because you notice these windows are murky, covered in mold, or broken with like wood across them. But you manage to find one that's got a little crack in it. And that crack runs into another crack, and there's a little, like a triangle hole in the glass. You poke your eye through. And you can't see much. But you can see that the ovens still seem to be on. I'm not sure if they're burning or glowing, but there are three, I think there are 3 ovens.
Some activity happening in the
That's what you think there are. Ovens. Someone's baking? You're not sure. But you can see ovens and they're on.
Okay. So, guys, these ovens, they seem to be on. Or like, yes, okay. Are we gonna go in or are we gonna go talk to those dryads?
Let's go talk to those dryads, I feel.
Okay.
And just to say, we got the information from the big tree out the front. I feel like.
Follow you guys.
Did we ever ask the tree's name? I feel
No.
so rude all of a sudden.
You poked his face.
Well, that was done out of
No,
love.
he booped him on the nose.
Yeah, that's a caring gesture.
You poked his face. Where is the nose?
Stop there, Tiberius.
Hi, Captain.
You do.
Where is the nose located?
It's quite high up.
On the face.
It's about it was about 7 feet 3 inches above the ground.
Oh, so
Tiberius
like,
didn't have too much trouble reaching up, but yeah.
What is a boop but a poke? And the nose is on the face,
Do you guys
and
know
you poked
why-
him in the face.
Sorry, I actually didn't hear you until I think my thing is cutting out. Anyway, do you guys know why you're here?
we
Something
were.
We're
Pie?
here to get the pie. The recipe for the pie.
Thank you. Okay, just making sure that you know you're looking for the recipe for the pie. As much as I shouldn't be metagaming, I think it might be important to actually
No,
know.
we're here to get the. I mean, to be honest, like if we're doing the whole thing, like yeah, we're here to get the recipe. But I mean,
Yeah.
we should totally be trying to get a pie for this tree because he said he never had a fucking pie. Like on the way out, we should slide this homeboy. We should slide our homeboy a pie. Like for giving us the information. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tiberius has told you that he sees 3 ovens that look like they're on. So
Yeah, like we can totally get this guy a pie. Let's get this guy a pie. Come on, like, hey man,
let's
like
not steal.
I know you said
Let's
wanna
not
be
downright
bothered.
steal. Come
We're
on.
not gonna steal. We'll go in and we'll purchase a pie.
We'll speak to these people first if they even.
We'll speak to these people. Then we will contact the owners of this establishment. We will accomplish our tasks without bloodshed. We will get our tree friend. We will get our tree friend a pie, and we will be on our merry way.
Without bloodshed. I like how you have
I
to specify that.
cannot promise that.
No.
If they come at me, I'll split its skull.
Can I go and touch this tree trunk again and see if it's the same as the other big tree?
you
And
can,
that'll
and
wake
then I want you guys to just hold position where you are now, because I'd say about 10 minutes has passed, and during this time, I need to just make a roll quickly to see what happens. So just give me a second.
Oh no.
Give me one moment. I'm gonna be listening, but I might not be able to talk right away.
These goblins have just rounded the corner, and they are on their way. One of them said, as to one of the other members, and they're on the run.
Are we chasing after them? Or
I don't really think I have the movement. Do we want to chase after them? That's 75 feet away.
yeah, don't think we do. I think we just. Where did you say the druids were? Did you say the goblins saw us before the druids or something?
Before anything's happened here at the moment. Yeah,
Okay.
as you rounded the corner, the goblins saw you
Mhm.
and ran away.
I don't know. Should we see if the door's open or follow those things? Nothing happened when you touched the tree.
No, physics said hold on a minute. He needs to roll before I touch the tree. I'm pretty sure. Right?
Did anything happen when she touched the tree?
So
Physics?
these goblins run off. They are gone. And you sort of turn towards these goblins as you touch the tree. And at about the same time, the rest of you start feeling actually, Gimbal, you feel something hit your shoulder. Dunk, as an apple falls to the ground. While Tiberius, thwack, something hits your forehead right in the spot that's perfect to crack open an apple. And
Shit.
at a few of these pass by, Rosemary, you are looking at this because you've just seen to your left-hand side the goblins run away, and your two friends are being pelted with apples. This is horrendous. It doesn't seem to be doing any damage, especially against the heavy armored people. But you're very confused, and you turn around to look at the tree, and a face comes out of the tree.
Mm-hmm.
And looks right at you in the eyes as you turn to the tree, and smiles and goes, give me a second. That was so terrible. He goes, hello there. And you notice a few other dryads, they pop themselves out over here. And, oops, that's both in the same spot. Over here. And they pop themselves out of the tree, have a look at you, and they all giggle a little bit. And they get themselves back into the tree, and they pop right back in.
Hiya. Are the druids that are throwing apples? I presume I saw them.
Yes, you saw the one you were looking at the tree. The other two saw the other two.
Oh, okay. Hiya. Can you perhaps tell me why my friends are being pelted with apples? Is this just all fun and games, or the
tree? There's nothing. There's nothing. You get no response.
Okay.
Oh wait, sorry. Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Skills.
Back, by the way. Very sorry about that.
You see this, no problem. You see this, this dryad that's come out. Joey, you've seen a dryad come out of the trees. You haven't seen the one that Rose is talking to. Only Rose has seen that one. But you have seen a dryad come out of these two trees here. And then Rose, this one, you see it sort of like a smile, a faint smile in the tree bark, as you just managed to convince her to stick her head out a little bit. And she says, well, what do you have for us? I mean, you're asking something from us, but what do you have? And you hear the other one come out of the tree a little bit. Yes, what is it that you have for us?
Well, what do you want?
Perhaps something of value, says the one right in front of Tiberius here.
What type of value? What sort of value?
They will pop away.
Are you guys interested in rust monsters?
What?
We have one.
They eat metal. They
Tie a bit of ball.
Oh,
possibly deal with the goblins.
I like them. I don't like the goblins. The goblins are horrendous. Ah, yes, the goblins. I hate those goblins. I don't like those goblins.
So, if we help take out the goblins, will you help us?
If you get rid of the stinky goblins, I think perhaps we might be able to come to some sort of aid. What do you want to do with these stinky little goblins?
I like to murder goblins.
I'm pretty sure being such as yourself could probably...
Are we?
I'll be right back.
Oh.
Okay.
Should we just wait for him? He was mid-sentence and it's been called away.
No, I'm sorry. Everything's over now. Everything is good. I'm pretty sure being such as yourself could have use for a creature such as that.
Oh, we enjoy them. She pops up over here. The idea of them is grand, but we have no use for them. Well,
what's your problem with the goblins?
Well, apart from their smell is quite bad. I hate their smell. And their mischievous little rodent who... excuse me. She looks over at you, Rosemary, from far away here. I mean no offense.
Yeah.
They disrupt the trees and fauna in the area, and the flora. And they eat cute little animals.
And what do they do all of these things with?
They do it with metal, which is why we like rust monster. But we don't mean any harm on anyone. Not unless they mean serious harm to us.
Oh.
Which
So,
way to the
how would
goblin
you-
den?
Well, we know there.
Surely you can
Oh.
train this creature to help you defend yourself, not necessarily to attack someone.
We don't
animal.
need that kind of defense. We have our own ways and means.
Can I...
May I ask? Well,
Can I
well,
attempt to
how-
persuade them, please?
Yeah, yes. You can say something. You can ask something. What do you want to do?
Well, I mean, this. Can I use this as a persuasion check?
You can use the offering, but they've refused the offering. They don't seem very interested.
Can I ask them by how, like, if we were able to deal with the goblins, what would they like us to do with them? Would you like us to kill them, or do you simply want us to make sure they disappear off the land, never to return?
If I never saw a goblin again, that would make me very happy. Yes, indeed. Very adequate. I think my sisters and I agree. No, we wouldn't see them. We don't care what you did with them, but if you chased them away, if you killed them, if you buried them, I wouldn't really want you to bury them here. The roots and flowers wouldn't enjoy that. No, they would not enjoy that at all.
Okay, that's good to know.
And just to be fair, what's the deal for us?
Yeah, what's the information?
What you're going to do? Yes, you've spoken about hypotheticals, but is this something that you actually intend to do?
These things are frustrating me. Can I, I'm gonna start walking towards those things as I say, right, let's get rid of those things and then we can start negotiating. I'm itching to slay some fiends.
You notice a back door there. It looks like... I described the front door a bit badly. It looked like the footpath still works because there were stones and things there, but it doesn't look like much activity. Here's where the activity looks like. It looks like this is a place where people actually recently frequent the entrance and exit of this place. It seems to be more prominent for the back.
Do you know where the goblins typically reside? Because I'm pretty sure we saw them and they ran off. So we would like to go to the location to take them out.
Good evening.
Okay. We have ourselves a lamsicle.
Alarmsicle? Why is the alarmsicle?
Just got back.
Nice. Load your character in.
Has Fluffy persuaded you to go to South Africa yet?
No, she doesn't have to. I want to go.
Nice.
She said she had a presentation for you or something. I don't know, on the group
Oh,
chat.
that's cute.
I sent
Okay.
you details of Manel's and those flights and the days we're going, by the way.
Well, which month are you going?
September.
Oh, it's okay.
You should see the link there in the group One channel.
But we will talk
I'll
about it
be-
later. Let's
Yes,
focus on D&D.
of course. I just need to fire up some coffee and such.
Go do that. That's the best.
Yes.
And then you think of a reason why you lagged behind for your character.
Oh yeah.
You inhaled some rust monster fumes.
Maybe everyone is
I
like,
did
let's
that
go. And you were like, oh, I'm sleeping in.
Hey, that's what I say to my boss every morning.
There we go.
It works. By crikey, it works.
Does it?
No. Where are my pages?
Okay, right.
I found
Okay.
it.
So would you guys like to catch Lama up? I suppose no. He's going to join you guys now thematically as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Oh,
if
I'm
you
sorry.
turn
So
around,
what was the last thing that the thing said?
I don't know. I asked if you possibly know where the goblins reside, and we didn't get an answer because Llama joined.
So this one turns to you. She says, "It seems like my sister likes you, and I like anyone my sister likes. You'd best go in the back way. They won't be suspecting you if you do. They only think their own go through there. And there were goblins earlier in here, and they didn't go through here. So they must be going off, not coming back. I think you have a moment to get in without being seen."
Okay. How about instead of us going in, we just take our little friend and pop open one of these windows and,
That's a great idea, but listen to... What about all the utensils that are needed to make pies?
We've got the element of surprise.
we don't need to make pies. We need
want the
the recipes and maybe a pie for our good tree friend. And the rust monster doesn't destroy paper because paper doesn't rust. So this creature could literally destroy everything in this house, but the paper will be safe.
We have the element of
Are you
surprise.
sure about that?
Why don't we make use of
Not
that?
entirely sure, but it's not going to be like eating the paper.
We can use the rust monster when things got hairy. We need to first locate them, because if we just put the rust monster in the house, we need to recapture it. And what if the goblins aren't actually in the house? What if
You said we have to recapture it. If we set the
well, we don't have to recapture it. We have to then kill it.
Are you
Otherwise,
thinking
these goblins are going to maybe kill it.
You get a little interruption from the one that's over here. Are you thinking of setting it off in there?
Well, yeah, why not? You're not helping us.
I'd prefer that you didn't. How about?
Well, I mean, are you going to help us?
I think that we can come to an arrangement. We like this place. You see, the old lady who used to live here, she would keep us company and make us a little bit of fertilizer from now and then. And it was quite nice. Yes, quite.
Well, that's incredibly dubious. I don't like the way you just said that. You're telling me that you don't want me to let this creature into this thing, so how are you going to help us?
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what they just said.
I'd like to know, what is it that you want here?
We want the recipe for one of these awesome pies for our friend, and we also want one of these pies for our friend, and we will totally pay for it because, we're totally cool. But if you don't help us, we're definitely going to let this thing inside of this place.
No, who's to say definitely?
Well, if
Just
that's
go with
what
it, bro.
the opposition is, we can perhaps stop you, but you're holding no ill will to us. And the goblins would be well off, much further off, and I know that. Creature, it will destroy this entire building.
She's like, oh my ass.
But I can tell you where half of the recipe is. Half that might be difficult to find. Because half of the secret recipe is in the front office. And the other half is in Grammy's apartment within.
Front office and Grammy's apartment.
So we need to explore.
Got it.
We need you to be a little bit more specific.
We don't venture inside.
Okay, no rust monster. It's agreed. We need the place intact, things in order, so we can actually find this recipe.
Agreed. And also then I can kill them.
Exactly. Plus, we have the element of surprise, which the rust monster will certainly blow for us if it suddenly jumps through a window.
Should we just tie it up back here?
We'll
It's already tied up.
We'll tie the ball to the. We'll ask them to. Hey guys, can you tie this ball to one of your trees? Just take the ball. Take the ball. Take the ball. Take the ball, or it's going in the house.
I think we can perhaps come to an arrangement later. And they this one sort of reaches its branches out, takes it from you, and these two tie up the your ball of.
We appreciate your assistance.
Right on the branch, the bark, sorry, the trunk of this tree here.
No, tell me about this fertilizer.
Well, you hear from here on the right. She used to she used to whittle on our trees.
Whittle?
Sorry?
She used to whittle on our trees.
Urinate?
Yes, she liked to urinate on our trees.
Okay.
To pee on you?
I've had 2 sips of water from my drink. Do you want me to pee on you? Would that please you?
Should we start? Should we? Should.
Hang on, I can't hear what the trees are saying.
She imbibed special potions. Thus, being a druid, she knew how to alter her urine.
What sort of potion? What sort of potion did she make?
You'd have to speak to a druid, my dear.
Shall we go inside? Shall we go inside?
I'm all for that.
Don't mind my sister. There's no reason to whisper. She just prefers to.
Alright. Is there anything we should be aware of when opening this door or going inside? Do you know anything about the layout of the inside?
You asked where the goblins were, then they basically just told you that they've infested the place. They live here now. A couple of different, they're not all together. They don't seem to be working
I'm asking if they know anything about the layout of this house.
They told you that they didn't venture. They were. I'm sorry, my dear. Like I said, we don't venture inside. We stay very close to these trees. This apple orchard is sacred to us.
Okay, great. Guys, can we huddle up real fast? I just want to talk real quick, get a plan, and then... Good. How many vials of that terrible rusty shit do we have?
5? 1 vial, which is 5 ounces?
No, I don't.
1.
I just have any on me, I know that much.
It's Clouseau.
Quietly! We're trying not to disturb the people here. There's goblins inside. We need to surprise them.
And
we know you just evacuated your bowels. Come on.
Oh, hello. Thanks for joining us.
So, you guys are here, and you see, just as you're huddling up to decide what you're going to be doing next, Inspector Clouseau comes through over here.
A little bit loudly.
A little bit loudly, but the dryads have just said that the walls are rather thick.
Okay.
And Tiberius, you're sort of starting to smell this compost that's been like a brewing over here.
A brewing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna...
Oh, okay, sweet. I want to use my big strong hands to sprinkle the compost around the base of the trees as like a sign of good gesture, and then...
Okay. So as you approach, right, this, what was once an orderly row of compost and waste bins has long since been heaped into a massive trash pile. It's overgrown with fungus and other decomposers, taking advantage of the ready supply of food. It smells rancid, and the odor is being carried on the breeze, which was what brought it to your attention. As you approach it, a violet fungus slowly oozes out, and this thing is kind of gross.
Yeah, I retract my statement of wanting to touch that. Do I still have that stick? Can I poke it? I'm gonna poke it.
Let me have a look here. I forgot to actually bring up this character here.
I feel like I'm all about poking tonight.
Yeah, you're gonna poke the wrong thing one of these days, man. In the meantime, can I go up to the inspector and just say, "There's no time to explain. Get into your mage armor."
Was that a question or are you saying it?
He just said it to you.
Okay, sorry. Oh,
I should cast Mage Armor on myself as well.
Yeah, you can do that.
Just for the record, I have my shield and Warhammer out.
I cast Mage Armor on myself and I can...
All
My
right.
armor class is still 15 because it still overrides. I never put it back to
Yeah,
normal.
yeah,
Oopsie! Anyway, moving
No
on.
problem. Those are the kinds of things I'll be keeping track of as well. If you could keep track of that, it would be better. But I will be keeping track of it as well.
Yep.
So,
Okay, so
hold on a second there, Gimby. Inspector Clouseau, what have you done in response to the suggestion?
you repeat that.
Your comrade has suggested that you quickly put on your mage armor.
Yes. First, I need to know, have we rested since whatever we went through? I can't remember.
long
I
rest.
want
Did overnight. We had the long
You've
rest.
started your day. Lama, you demanded that you slept in. I mean, Clouseau, you demanded that you sleep in longer. They were
I
like,
was tired.
okay, cool, dude, but you might get eaten by wolves. And you're like, I don't care. And so they missioned on ahead of you. You've had an uneventful, nice, pleasant even day. Half a day has passed. About midday now, maybe just after. And at this moment, right now, Gimbal, you wanted to do something? Or say something?
It was just in response to what... It was about that. I just said,
Do your mage armor.
yeah, no time to explain. Do your mage armor.
I see the sincerity in your eyes. I'll cast it immediately.
But also a question for the DM, actually. Since we're springing into action right now, and we're about to be making our move, can I assume that 10 minutes won't be passing for a while?
10 minutes might pass in... nothing's happening at the moment. There's some ooze that's coming out very slowly. It's not stopping. It's very slow, but it's coming out towards...
Can I ask, is this the door or is this the door?
That's a window. That's a door.
That's a window. That's a door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. So then I'll just leave it at saying that with Clouseau and then bringing him back into our little huddle to make our plan.
I want to make the thing.
Stop poking. Stop poking.
So, spewing out of the
We're all about
thing.
things to poke.
Can we just go inside?
Okay, sure. Let's go. You first.
Why me? I've got the lowest armor class.
You're the one that wants to just barge inside without a plan.
Yeah, I would have had a stick filled with a goo,
Oh my god, I've just...
coated in a goo.
Okay, it's stick coated in goo. We're just twiddling our thumbs here.
Okay, you want to apply that stuff to something?
I just want to poke it and then
Oh, you poked it. It's kind of gross. Sort of
nothing
beats it
happens
away.
to the stick.
No, it's sort of like you can see the goo slowly trying to envelop the stick, but it's so fucking slow.
Okay, I'm gonna put it down on the wall, rest it against, because I don't wanna have it on me while we fight goblins. And then, are we all good if I enter this door?
Yep.
Okay, can someone else open the door stealthily?
Okay, I can.
And then
try?
I will enter. Thank you.
Can I?
I'm not even attempting a stealth roll right now.
Wait, let me see what my roll.
Wait, before we open the door, can I just detect magic on it, please?
Absolutely. Is it a 10-minute spell, is it? How long is it? Casting time?
No, it's a 10-minute duration. The casting time is 1 action.
Okay, it's a 1 action. It's 10 minutes for the
Duration.
for the wizard's tradition casting, I think. Arcane tradition. No? Anyway, wizards can do that thing there. It's not arcane tradition, sorry, it's the wrong term. Yeah, cool. You can cast that, absolutely. You wave your hands in front of you. Your eyes sort of roll back into your skull. And you guys see a little bit of bluish magic mixed in with a little bit of ochre as he sort of seems to be communicating with this door. And you can see no magic. No magic in this area that you can see.
You first.
Okay, shall I roll stealth and try and stealthily open the door? My stealth is +2. Is anyone's better?
Who do you think is the stealthiest here? Because I reckon I'm pretty stealthy.
Well, I'm going to have to ask you all to roll stealth. Unless, Tiberius, you said, I don't care about stealth. I'm just going to go on in.
Well, I have disadvantage on stealth. Is it still worth it to even roll?
You never know what's going to happen. And I'm going to need
Shit, I got it.
Probably
I got
anyway.
12.
So we've got a 12 from Rose.
10 in this.
Where am I rolling? Stealth?
Yes, please. 6 from a Tiberius. 18 from a Cluzo. And an 8 from Gimbal. Maths quick here. Okay. So
44 divided by 4 is 11.
So, oh yeah, my thingamajiggle, right. Okay, cool. So, you press your hand against the door here. And I'm going to just take a brief look here if it's locked or not. I want to make sure. But you have been told that they tend to go in and out there quite a lot. It is a little bit...
So who's going in first?
Tiberius. It's a little...
Okay, I'm going to give him on touch.
Say again?
At will. I'm sorry. What's it fucking called?
Yeah.
I want to give him bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Oh my god, yes. The words, thank you.
How do you inspire him?
I'm going to give him hey, you can't do that. That's for me. I'm going to give him the finger guns. And I'm going to go... Shoo-ba-doo-bop-a-doo-zam.
Skip-a-biddy-biddy-whoa!
Tiberius, not having much memory of anything before meeting you guys, seems to have found a connection with this door in a way that they communicate with one another. And please add 1d6 inspiration dice to yourself. You'll have to take your note. Put it on your notes, please.
Yeah, I already have one from last session, right?
But it
only
lasts
lasts
10
for
minutes.
10 minutes, which is why I was curious about the 10-minute time frame earlier. So now that as he's about to open the door, I'm just going to hit him with a shoo-ba-doo-zam.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel
so you
very
got yourself-
inspired. Thank you. Let's go.
Nice. Got yourself some inspiration. You feel it's stiff to the hole, to your touch, but you manage to open it. Not very silently, but not very loudly either. No, there's a bit of creaking involved. And as you open this thing, you start to see more and more light. And you can see inside here. Let me just take away some of this coverage and be able to do so like this. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Can I get in through this window over here while they're going through the door
please don't break any glass.
without breaking the glass?
I'm going to ask you to roll an investigation on the window. See if it's broken. See if it's open.
That's a 17.
You actually managed to find a little bit of a latch sort of thing, but it's on the inside of it. But the window's old, grimy. You can't really see through it.
Prestidigitate it.
That's no. So prestidigitation is more of a something that you make something sparkly, or you can perhaps make smells different. So you can't really interact with the physical world that way with prestidigitation. You sort of feel with the 17, with the 16 I would have given you, that you feel that if you stuck a twig in, you might be able to Jimmy.
Sure, I'll attempt it. I'll attempt it.
Okay. Is there a lockpicking skill? Should be a lockpicking skill.
No.
What do we got? So really nothing. I'll have to have a look at that again. Please roll me dexterity.
It says I could create a non-magical trinket that could fit in my hand that lasts until the end of my next turn.
Oh, okay.
So I could prestidigitate a Jimmy.
Perfect. There we go. That's much better. Yeah. So you can't interact directly with the physical world, but you can make things, perhaps little small things that can do so. Nice. Okay. Cool. Roll a dexterity check with your makeshift utensil.
Just straight dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's going to be a 12 for me, boss.
That's all right. You've just managed to get this thing Jimmy to open. The success there was a 12. Now, as you open it, after jimmying this thing, I want you to roll a stealth check for me.
That's going to be an 18 for me, boss.
Oh, you managed to notice that the one side of this is rusted up, but the other side seems to somehow have some nice hinges. So you press it, and you manage to open it up on the right-hand side from your perspective over here. At which point I'm going to ask people just to hold your positions. I need to just carry on with the fog here. Gimbal, you can see obviously what that shows.
Oh,
Wonderful, thank you. I'll be right back in 2 seconds, by the way.
Okay. That's the granny's apartment bedroom. That's where one half of the recipe is. The other was in the front office, unless that's the front office, but I doubt it since it's got a
Yeah, that's... I would not say.
So the front office is probably one of these two, one of the three rooms that are blacked out at the front. However, we know from before looking in that the cookers will be on the right-hand side, surely that?
Yeah, the cookers over here.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, since it looks like it has some light emanating.
Yeah. And one of them looks pretty dead.
Yeah, this one is not vibing so much.
Yeah.
I'd actually like us to take our 20-minute break or whatever, so I can gather myself and I'm going to lock everyone in place for now.
Am I about to sneak into this bedroom?
You are.
Sorry.
But we've got a sequence of actions happening right now. So Tiberius is motioning into this building first, with the rest following behind, except for Gimli, who seems to be working his way with this window. Hasn't quite entered the building yet, but he's working on it. He seems to be doing something with magic very briefly. And the rest of you can enter into this building so long. Reasonably so, check it out.
Just unlock us, please.
Oh, right, that's a good idea. Might be wise of me to do so. There you go. You should be able to move now.
Yay.
Yeah.
I feel so
And-
free.
Accidentally, I think, put my character a bit bigger. Oops. Maybe now it's a bit smaller? No, it's the right size. Okay.
The bakery floor is a wide open space with ceilings that have exposed wooden beams. As you sort of take your first steps into the room, Tiberius, the sound of them echo throughout the room.
The creaking floors. Okay.
There are two stone rooms that stand to one side. From your perspective, you can see them on the left-hand side. With heavy barred doors keeping them closed. Between them is a small cabinet. I don't think it's the ones on the right-hand side. Let me see, my perspective might be flipped. Give me one moment. Well, it's either these or these. We're going to find out just now.
Okay.
I'll tell you. So there are two stone rooms that stand to one side with heavy barred doors, keeping them closed. Between them is a small glass cabinet with an even smaller mallet hanging on a chain. 6 long workbenches seem to have filled the room here, but 2 of them have crumbled, and 4 seem to be pushed into a more even configuration. The planks of wood lying, around. They don't seem to be as matching as they were. There's pie tins, there's rolling pins, and other baking equipment all over this food table. So it looks like it's being used, right? Some of the rolling pins are still rolling very lazily, back and forth.
What?
Some
Magic.
enchantment is keeping them in motion. Dull knives are sort of levitating, chopping at apples that haven't been there in years. On the other side are 6 massive ovens. Their doors still opening, 4 of them. Every now and then, the other 2 seem to have crumbled away. And those were the 2 that would be on furthest from the wall from you. The doors of them that are opening periodically seem to be doing so like they're remembering that they're supposed to. While there's 2 tall chimneys that rise up, one seeming to go to the left and one seeming to go to the right. The whole area is a mess, as you imagine. Goblins trying to, do things. It looks, though, as if someone has been trying and failing to teach themselves to make pie.
Cool.
I walk into the room along with Tiberius.
Yeah. Guys, position yourself somewhere, maybe not beyond the second desk that you see. Check, what are you going to go and check out? What do you want to do in the room?
Can I examine these boxes that seem to be in the pile?
Yeah, I wanna go back out and I wanna pick up the apples that they threw at us. Because I think that could be fun.
But they did no damage.
That's okay.
Okay, give me a second there, Linda. Okay. As you rummage through these boxes, you find that they are seemingly empty. A lot of them are broken. Roll an investigation for me, please.
Okay. All right. 3.
I don't.
Clueless.
Yeah, that's about it.
Utterly clueless.
I will put a full stop there instead of an ellipsis.
Yep, there we go.
No, we're just removing 2 dots, not dot dot dot. You find that most of the boxes are empty and all broken.
All right.
Wait. Tiberius, are you fucking chicken? How come you just ran out of it? I thought you just went in.
I want the apples that they threw at us.
Ah, okay.
I think they threw one at me and one at Gimbal. So that's
You're
2
collecting the apples.
Yeah, why not?
No, weren't you being pelted with apples? There was more than 2.
Oh, I thought it was 1 each.
They threw 2, and then I said, didn't you describe it as they continued throwing apples, but they did no damage? Or am I?
Yeah, they were just annoying. They didn't do much damage.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, there we
it's a
go.
dryad throwing them. If you threw them, you're quite strong. I mean, perhaps you could do some damage with an
how
apple.
many apples can I pick up?
There are a lot of apples lying around. A lot of them seem to be rotted away. I'd say roll investigation.
Investigation. 16.
You managed to find about 4 apples.
Okay, 4 good edible apples.
Yeah, good edible
Sweet.
apples. Where were you looking for the apple?
Right where I was standing when they threw it at me.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, you found about 4 there.
Okay.
So you get the feeling if you looked around the apple trees, you might find some nicer apples, but you might have to interact with these dryads who have disappeared again.
No, I don't really care for them much right now. So I'm gonna go back inside. That's all I wanted. Just
4 apples to inventory. You can add custom items.
cool.
Right.
That ball of yarn, is that the rust creature?
Yes.
That's so cute.
You've seen there as you went past Llama, you cocked an eyebrow as you saw that it was tied a lot to this tree over there. Right, so you pass by Rosemary. She seems to be looking through these boxes, hasn't found anything yet. At about the same time, Gimbal, you've managed to stick one leg through this window. What are you up to?
I am. Well, I mean, I see into the room. There's nothing in there. I'm getting into the window, right? There's nothing that's happening. It's,
This looks as though it is Grammy's apartment. And
Oh.
haven't quite gotten in yet.
Oh, okay.
This is it looks like it once was a homey apartment where this famous or infamous Grammy used to reside, and it looks to you very plainly as a true goblin hovel. There are 2 goblins standing inside, and 1 goblin that's looking adjacent to the river, to the window, that seems to be wearing some sort of crown kind of thing, but it's not really a crown.
Wait, can you put them on the thing, or?
I can do so.
Thank you. Sorry, I don't know what you meant by. Thank you.
The room is a bit of a mess, and it doesn't quite look like there's no seating, but you have to imagine that now. And you can see that I need one specific guy here. There he is. He's sort of sitting here I'd say he's on the bed.
Okay. But you said there is no furniture, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he's about where the bed would be. He's on the bed, ready to sit. Yeah, he's sitting himself on a chair, sitting adjacent to this window, and he's got himself 2 goblins that look to be sort of armed guards. One's by the door over here, and the other one is sort of up.
Who's the goblin that I see closest?
You see these 2 goblins closest to you. They have not seen you yet.
No. But who's the one that's on the bed right there?
He looks to be the leader of the 2.
Okay, great. I just need. I'm sorry. I'm looking on the thing now. I'm using push to talk because Mark is also having a conversation right now, so I don't want the things to overlap. So just give me 2 seconds so I can flip over to the pages. 1 second.
No problem.
How far away is he, do you think?
You get the feeling that you wouldn't be able to take these people on alone. And they seem
How far away do you think he is?
He's about 10 feet away from you.
Great, and these walls are made out of stone?
These walls are made out of big clumps of rock, like brick-like rocks.
Great. I would like to...
You cut off.
I would like to use Thunderclap.
Okay, for some reason the music has stopped. Okay, cool. What does Thunderclap do?
Let me pull up the exact text.
Please read it for us.
You create a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range other than you must succeed a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder damage. The spell's damage is increased by blah, 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 blah. That's not important right now, but since it's in an enclosed space, yeah, I would like to use Thunderclap.
Okay, cool. So this is 10 feet away from you. Let me have a look here at what this is. This range is what's the range on this thing again? 5 feet. It can be heard up to 100 feet away, each feature within range.
Within...
Which is 5 feet. But what are you doing here? You're going to boost through. So the range of this thing is 5 feet. Or is it an area? A burst from you of 5 feet. So I'd imagine
Can be heard up to 100 feet away.
It's things that are within 5 feet of you, but not within 10. They'll hear you. Are you intending or make them roll? Thunder damage?
Am I still like hanging on the edge of this window? Like
you have 1 foot up on the edge. You have not gone through it. You rolled an 18, I think it was, stealth, and you have just literally just avoided being detected by these things. They have not noticed you yet.
Okay, great. Then that's perfect. That's perfect. So since I'm rolling 18. I will hop in. We'll call that 5 feet, right? Do the thing, then immediately jump back out that fucking window.
Okay, so that's close enough to hit him. So they need to make succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
It's low. I think it's low. I think it's 13.
Oh, it doesn't make that. What's the damage?
5.
Nice barrier.
You clap your hands together in front of you after having stealthily snuck through this window.
Actually, wait. I'm very sorry. Since it's a cantrip and it's at will, does that mean that I could actually roll in, do that, take an attack, and then finish my movement out?
No. This is a surprise attack. It's like there's no surprise round really. You've got a surprise action, a surprise bonus action, something.
Okay, so I would have to continue the attack. Would I get any sort of bonus since he's been hit by this? Would I get any sort of bonus if I continued my attack, or is that I'm just out of game? I honestly want to know.
Yeah, no problem. I'm going to allow you to get the movement to the window, and then initiative's going to take over. Either that, or you're going to stand in place there after hitting this person. because they'll take an opportunity attack from you if they know that you're there. So I'll let you do the thunderclap, ready to jump back, get to the window with your foot exactly how it was.
Yeah, okay, that's perfect. Yeah, that I like that. I like that.
Cool. So they get 5 thunder damage hit to them as this guy's ears get blasted and he gets twirled around like. And these guys you have their attention completely, and you are making your way out the door. I'd like everybody to roll initiative, please.
Initiative.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
I'm always so fucking bad at finding it.
My initiative has been nice.
Gotta be this one, right? No, that's intelligence. Shit, wait, hold on. I can do this. Really bad at finding.
Left of your armor
One at the
class.
top. Yeah.
Blaze, can you please look that up? You've been a champ with that in the last game. I think the game's for that as well.
Is it that one?
Get mine set up as well.
No. It's not that one.
So we've got ourselves.
Here we go.
Tiberius is 19. Initiative, Gimbals 5. So Rosemary's next 10.
10. And has Clue done it?
Clue 12. No, 12.
Oh, that's initiative save.
Oh, that's intelligence.
Intelligence save.
Initiative is in the middle at the top. Yeah.
My bad.
Next to
my
walking, between walking and armor.
Oh, there it is. That's a little bit better.
15.
Matters
Alright,
here.
a little bit better.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Back in like 5 seconds.
Whee!
Hey, this is exciting. This is the final room, kind of backwards, but forwards. So this is going to be fun.
I'm always going to go with my hunches 100% of the time, always from now on.
I shouldn't have said that, but yeah, no, you've stumbled upon something very interesting here. Not to say that there's
This
nothing
wasn't
else.
even like, I didn't even, this was, I just, like, they were going in and I was like, well, you know what the fuck, why won't I, and you know what, man, Gimbal, goddammit, Gimbal, you beautiful bastard, you've done it again.
Okay, so we've got these guys up here. Rosemary, what is your dexterity?
My dexterity,
Yes.
not saving or just normal
Straight up
passive.
dexterity.
A 14.
Okay, you're gonna go before this thing then. So goblins, 1 and 2.
You
gonna
type
go-
Roblin.
Roblin, yeah, boy.
There's Roblins now.
Goblin 1, Goblin 2. They both got a 10 as well. So I'm just
What
gonna
about
put them
Goblins
as
3?
1, 2, 10. Goblin 3 got a.
Wasn't there 4 goblins that we saw
We got 4.
that ran away and we only know where 3 are?
Oh, but we
You
can
don't
only
know
see 3
what's
right.
going on right now. You have heard an audible boom, and now, yeah, you've heard an audible clap, and you think some shit's going down. Llama, hold on a second there, because you guys are now in initiative. Tiberius, what you up to?
Maybe head over to the big boom.
Yeah, so I heard the big boom. And I think to myself, that can only be one little dwarf. So I like move on over. Hang on, this is the refuse. I can go over here. And then I don't know if my what's it called? Aggression works here. Can I use my aggressiveness bonus action to move through the door?
You can use your action to open the door.
Oh.
You can kick the door down with your action.
I'm gonna with my action
Shoulder it.
run at this door exactly as hard as I can.
What distance were you at here?
Damn it.
What's
I'm
your
like
speed?
relatively close. 30 feet.
I'm gonna allow you to get to the door. You're just off of it. So I'm gonna allow you to get just over here. You can kick the door, but that's about it.
Okay, so
You can get ready to kick the door.
no, I have an even better idea. I'm gonna I think is this gonna work? If I use an unarmed strike against it, is that better or
No,
worse
that's-
than just kicking it?
That's exactly what a kicking it would be.
Okay, sick. Then let's do it.
Would you like to do it now or prepare it?
No.
One little tip that I'll give you at the end. Okay.
Prepare.
Cool.
I'll prepare so that I like muster the strength within my legs because I wanna see what's going on.
When what happens?
I don't know. When is my turn again? I just wanna slaboo him.
You can hold your action until your turn. Yeah, you can wait until the last thing that you want to do. Cool. You're standing there with your leg raised. You've run towards this door. You're ready to break it through. Up next, we've got ourselves Inspector Clue and Rosemary. You're after that.
Let's see how far
Oh
I
wait,
get.
I'm muted. I said yep.
Hoi. I'm not even getting to the corner. I'll run all the way to the corner, but that's as far as I can get.
And then something I need to enforce now as well, which I mentioned at the beginning. 20-second timer.
I can't really do much here, but can I hold my staff and my dagger at the same time? Yes, I can. I think I can.
Okay. So you're just getting ready.
I'm getting ready. I always have my staff. I'm holding my staff. I'm fine with my staff.
Okay.
I can pull my dagger later. I can't do anything more here. That big that oaf is blocking the door.
Okay. Cool. You've gotten your weaponry ready. Rose, what are you up to?
Okay, can I possibly move? I'm not sure. Can I walk over these benches over here, stand on top of it?
Absolutely. Do you have enough movement for it?
I've got 35 feet.
Sure.
So I think so. I'm just on the.
No, you can do that.
I'm just on the lookout for any other potential enemies. Can I roll an investigation check to see if I can see any?
Do a perception for me, please. You're looking
Perception.
around.
Hold on a sec. I can never find perception. Fuck. Okay.
You heard a sound. It was very loud and thunderous. And
Thanks,
stuff's
physics.
going down.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna stay here for now and keep a lookout, whilst keeping an eye on my allies in case they need help.
Gimbal, this little guy is going to take out a crossbow, the one that is closest to you, that is not the leader. And he's going to shoot for 9, which misses as your leg's going through this window.
For 9? Oh, for 9 a hit.
So
Okay.
hit, yeah.
So it misses, right?
Cry.
The one closest to the door rolls a 4 plus 4, which is 8. And also shoots and smashes the other window pane as you sort of fall onto the other side.
Bronze, can I just wing my crossbow back and shoot at one of them wildly?
It's your turn. You want to do that? It's all happening at the same time. You want to do that?
Okay, well, I didn't
through the window?
realize that they were both right. I didn't realize that was the thing. Okay, I understand.
You are just about to fall prone, falling through this window after the window's been shot by 2 of these crossbow bolts. What are you doing in this action?
I'm going to shoot the goblin leader, continue going out the window, kind of move over to the side a little bit, reload my crossbow, and get ready to shoot the first thing that comes out of that fucking window. So, shoot goblin, roll out of window, move to side, reload, wait for shooting again.
Cool, roll to attack.
Ooh. Not good. It's an 8.
You shoot this bolt through. As you manage to turn around, roll an acrobatics for me as well, please. This bolt goes whizzing past the goblin leader's head and into the other side of the chair. He just turns around.
You sure you don't want to make it a dex save?
No, roll acrobatics,
Okay.
please.
Okay, I got 16.
Nice. You managed to roll perfectly off, and you just land up on the other side of this window, not prone. Yeah, that's about it. Do you want to?
Can I take my little sidestep to the side and prepare my next shot, and stuff?
Got movement.
Well, yeah, I don't want to move. I just want to get over here a little bit and just get ready to shoot if anybody pokes their head out of that.
You use your action to shoot at the boss.
Is
anything you can do with your bonus action? You do have a dual wield or something.
Yeah, but I don't have a no. It isn't like that. Okay,
okay, cool. So then we're gonna go through to Rose. No, not top of the order yet.
Goblin boss.
This goblin boss is gonna get up off his chair, and he's going to walk away from the window here. And he's going to try and open this door. Tiberius, please roll a strength. Just roll strength for me, please.
Strength. 17.
Okay. Oof, you hold that door and he's unable to... He's a little confused. And yeah, that's the end of his turn. Tiberius, you're up next.
Okay,
Moves this goblin out the way. Oh no, he doesn't. He just stands. Sorry. No, Tiberius, what you up to? You are holding your foot. You are holding your action to kick down the door, right?
Yes.
Before the start of your turn, which is exactly now. But just before that happens, I want you to roll an unarmed strike.
Seven.
You kick at this door and you just scrape off of it. You haven't got the right purchase. That was just you being ready to begin your turn. What do you do for your turn? The next turn.
Okay, so I felt that someone was on this door, it was budging a little. I'm like, oh no, I couldn't kick it, so...
Roll perception for me.
Oh, okay.
What's your passive perception? No.
My
Otherwise, that's an action.
Perception.
Mm.
Where is... Oh, 14.
Okay. You felt a little bit of resistance. You don't know if it's locked or if there's another person behind there.
Okay. So what I'm going to try to do is, if I open the door, is that an action? Can I use it as a bonus action? Because then...
It's an action to open the door. 6 seconds is your whole bonus action movement. Oh yeah, timer, bitch. Sorry.
Okay, I'm
15
gonna
seconds.
Open the door.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you to make a strength. Roll strength for me.
Oh god, 6.
Oh god.
You try to open the door. It seems like it's locked or barricaded from the other side.
This fucking door. Okay.
Bonus action movement.
I'm
You do
gonna
notice
step
it's
away.
a regular door, it's like a knob-shaped door. Like if you had a key, you'd probably unlock it if it was locked.
Well, that's fine. I'm just gonna move away and then. My turn.
Cool. Clue, what you up to?
Well, I'm not going to be the first one to rush the door, I can tell you that.
Time is on.
Good. If I don't do anything, it doesn't really matter. It's I can't think of anything good to do now.
Oh, you.
No.
Right. You got a thought of what to do?
No.
You moved.
It's just
Okay.
I
you
moved. I have no more.
Fine. You're going to take the dodge action there, which is that you focus entirely on avoiding attacks. You hold your staff and your dagger ready, but you're a little worried about what's going to come out that door once Tiberius tries to open it. Until the start of your next turn, any attack roll made against you has disadvantage if you can see the attacker, and you make dexterity saving throws with advantage. You lose the benefit if you are incapacitated, or your speed drops to 0. So right now you have any attack roll against you has disadvantage, and you have advantage with dexterity saving throw. With that, it's going to be Rosemary. You have to.
Okay, can I move like 35 feet in front of me, which is, I think, about like there? Okay. I'm continuing to look for any other possible
because we're in a
attackers.
battle situation here. I'm going to have to ask you to roll athletics for me, please.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay, 15.
Right, you almost slip on some sort of juicy paste that's on one of these tables, but you manage to catch your footing, and just where you are right now, teetering on the edge of this last table.
Okay.
Jump off the table, or do you hold your footing?
I hold my footing
Okay.
and continue to look around to see any other possible attackers whilst I see my two friends are still trying to open this door.
You gonna prepare any abilities, or?
Well, I'm still holding my staff, so I'm not going to prepare anything
Okay.
just yet.
Okay. That is gonna have our goblins sort of get a little agitated here, and push his boss out the side, and he is going to open this door. And he opens it, and he steps out a little bit, and he sees this big monstrous-looking thing in front of him, what it seems to be here in front of him, and he instinctively fires off a bolt, which is a 13 to hit.
No, sir.
Bounces off of your shoulder
My shield.
taking that you've got,
Just always out.
or your shield. Yeah, you knock your shield up. It hits the shield, and you just look at it like it's done nothing. And it's a bit surprised and shocked, and it turns back inside and closes the door again.
Fuck.
Yeah, you're not quite sure what else is going on inside there. It is Gimble's turn.
Okay, great. I'm going to take my entire turn to take a couple steps up to the window, ready myself, aim, like literally put my arms on the ledge, and totally focus everything on just shooting the goblin leader guy that I had attacked before with my crossbow. And then immediately after that, ducking. Oh wait, he's moved now. What's up with that?
No, yeah. I thought I'd get the information as you saw it.
Thank you. Dude, I'm gonna do that, and then just duck behind this little corner again. So the entire turn is like move 5 feet, rest my arms, take the shot, and then like duck. Secret agent man, lean behind the window, bang, and then go back around.
Got you.
The thing.
Cool. You ready your arrow. You have noticed that this thing is at half cover, so it might be a little bit more difficult to hit. So you cock your bow, you set your bolt in your crossbow, and you fire your shot. Please roll attack.
Jesus Christ! That's
And
like the fourth 4 that I've rolled tonight, man.
It goes into the for intents and purposes, all the furniture and stuff is correct here. It's a bit much for me to keep track of. So it goes into this dresser right here, ka-twang, and this is it. And then you go, which direction do you go?
Well, back the same way that I came, behind the... Hang on. Like over here, so he'd have to get up to the fucking window somebody would have to get up to the window to get to see me.
Okay. This is going to have our goblin boss push this guy out of the way, which you sort of see him run to start doing as you move up the way of the window there. And he's going to kick down the door and run straight at you, Tiberius. Says, we don't want you here. And he takes a swipe at you with a rusty cleaver. And that is a 22, sorry, to hit.
Never mind.
I say as I have great hit.
And as he brings this thing down on you, you hear a loud crunch, and the DM loses his d6.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Aha, the DM finds his d6 and rolls it,
no.
a 2 onto it.
The four-legged feline has it.
6.
Oh.
Slashing damage as the cleaver slashes across your chest, getting into some of the weaker spots on your armor. Please add that damage to you.
Yes.
Yeah, it is after that. You've just seen your companion hit pretty hard. No, sorry, I'm being retarded.
It's me.
I'm being retarded because I forgot this. These guys have set up to shoot. Tiberius, you've got a bolt coming straight for you.
Who's set up to shoot?
14, they have both readied actions to fire as soon as this door's
they don't
open.
hit me.
14 just goes into the floor just in front of you. He's not ready. He's still shaken from when he saw you. He's a bit scared. But this shot going straight for Clue is going to go 3 plus 4, 7 does not hit, I'm assuming. He also seems to be panicking as this bolt goes straight through you and into this desk. Tiberius, what are you going to do?
Okay. I'm gonna swing my warhammer at this nasty goblin boy. Oh, do I want? No. I retract my statement. I gather my green glowing fist and I aim it for this guy's frickin', I don't know, thoracic area. I punch.
Roll attack,
And
please.
I use my bardic inspiration to reroll my one.
Oh, you got a nat 1.
Yeah,
No, you can only add a d6 to your roll, which may or
is
may
it
not
a
hit.
reroll.
It's not a reroll. This is a
Oh.
crit fail.
It's not
You,
like also inspiration.
So can I
it's
roll
just-
a d6 to add it?
You
But it's not
can.
gonna work, is it?
I think it says there before you know the outcome. But it is +6. At max, rolling would be 11, which isn't very good.
No. Okay, well, fuck.
So as you pull back your arm, this green glow envelops it as you described. And you bring your arm forward, your fists hit and make contact with this goblin. But just before it does, the magic is gone. Dissipates. And for some reason, you only deal an unarmed strike worth of damage to him. Please roll an unarmed strike for me.
4. Oh wait, do I have to roll unarmed strike hit or
No.
damage?
You brought it into his chest. I'm going to allow that
Okay.
because I'm going to come back to that at a later stage. But you won't know when. Cool. Anything else you'd like to do?
4 bludgeoning damage. No, I can't move away because he'll attack me. So I just lift my shield in preparation, I suppose.
Right. Inspector Clue, what you up to?
I will jump towards him and attack him with my dagger.
Okay. Please roll an attack for your dagger.
Is that a +3 under hit DC?
It should be a hit DC. I don't know what it is. I think it's +3.
Okay. And the damage piercing, what's that? I'll use that later, maybe. I don't know. Okay.
Might have an
roll.
effect on different
Oh,
things.
dear God.
You miss
6.
completely and utterly.
Yeah,
Five.
that was...
What's with the rolls? Come on now.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
So,
Roll
not
massive
being
when it doesn't count.
not being very experienced in combat, having just spent the last few decades studying magic, you bring down this dagger and the goblin just like looks at you because you brought it down and you haven't accounted for your diminished height, which is the same as his, and sort of like swipes the air and misses completely. Rosemary, you've just seen this pathetic
Yeah.
attempt of an attack.
Yeah, okay.
What are you up to?
Wait. I'm 40 feet away, so you said we're not doing critical fails, right? So I can't hit my friends.
Otherwise, who rolled a 1? Ray's rolled a 1. Yeah, we are doing. I think we can do slight critical fails because I've done a critical fail with him. He just doesn't know it.
Okay, so if I roll a 1, I can hit these guys, but it's only if I roll a 1 that I could hit them if I cast Firebolt.
Yep. You gonna try it?
Yep, okay. So gonna cast Firebolt at that guy. Hit 8 + 6, I think.
You manage to hit the wall behind him as you shoot a bolt of purple fire streaking across the
14
sky.
didn't hit.
14
goblin, like-
didn't hit.
Looks around like with a confused expression on his face. Like,
You guys don't seem to be very good at this, do you?
Excuse me? 14 doesn't hit.
do you move anywhere? Bonus action?
I think I'm good where I am. Actually, no, I'm gonna move to... Wait, let me get my measuring tool out. I'm gonna move... Okay, that's 35 feet is about here. So I've got in line. I can see the people in the room as well. And shoot shit at them. Okay, that's my go.
I'm so fucked right now.
I've noticed. But
where are we? Rosemary, are you done?
Yeah, I said I was done.
Okay, sorry, I didn't hear that. Okay, cool. So these goblins now get themselves ready for another little attack, positioning themselves in the room. One of them runs up to the window here, sort of takes a shot straight at you, Gimbal, with a 21 to hit.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
How?
With a crossbow.
But how? I'm like way outside the.
You've got half cover, so I'll give you that. That's +2 to your AC. What's your AC?
Did he roll a nat 20 or something?
Well, I mean, I'm
17. Yes.
I don't think. I'm just saying. I don't think from that angle he could possibly hit me.
You've got half cover. He's hanging himself out the window here a little bit more. Then, yeah, I suppose like that.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely hits that. I mean, sure, if he can hit me, then that's not even a question. If he can hit me, that hits me. I just didn't think he could hit me at all. Yeah, but if he can hit me, then that for sure hits me.
He's definitely got line of sight here.
That's not even a question.
Nope.
It's not even a question.
Right to the window here.
Yeah, exactly. You see, you draw that line. You see, he's on the fucking rock. You see, you drew that purple line. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It goes right through the second window. We're good.
No, but no.
Look at
go through the wall. Look at
look at that. He hit that rock so good. He hit that rock so fucking.
Half cover.
You see what I'm saying?
Take it or leave it. Rocks fall.
It's okay. If it hits, cool. I'm just like, you proved my point though. I didn't think that he could have hit me. But if he can hit me, it hits. I'm not arguing, man. He hits me.
If you were behind the wall, you'd have full cover.
Yeah, but like, he'd have to be like literally like, you know, being all, yeah, it's all good.
4 piercing damage as an arrow hits you in the arm, up above the left shoulder.
Are you sure that was 4? Like, yeah, damn. It's okay, I got you.
That's those 2 goblins. No, this one.
Damn, man, damn.
Yeah. Gets a critical fail, shooting the goblin boss in the buttocks, not dealing much damage because it's a fleshy area. But the goblin went, "Ah! What the hell are you doing?" And it is Gimbal, your turn. You've just gotten yourself pot shot through this crossbow bolt that you can see the crossbow of hanging out the window still. You're not very happy about it. What are you going to do about it?
I am going to... Okay, can I do this? Okay, can I do this? I'm going to move a little bit, shoot, then move a little bit again.
You're very good. Where do you want to move?
About here.
So let's just make sure it's not within 5 of him.
Okay, I want to move here to, I guess this is...
Yeah, that's good.
I honestly can't see the squares on the green. I can't see the green. I can't see the squares on the green. Hang on. Okay, cool.
As he's busy cocking setting, I'm thinking it's a bow. As he keeps setting his crossbow, he gives himself a bit of a fright, or you give him a fright as you approach. His eyes widen. He's not ready. What are you going to do? Make a shot.
Just shoot.
Okay, roll for attack, please.
I swear to God, if I roll another 4, this game is cursed. This game is cursed. Oh, fuck's sake, thank you.
Nice. Roll damage, please. You shoot this goblin in the eyeball. Pwah! It's not dead, it's screaming. Yeah! But it is very hurt, and there is a bolt sticking out of its eyeball. Where do you want to move after pulling off this glorious shot?
Did that not do damage?
So if he's... Oh no, it did. You know what's crazy? The way that the dice rolled, actually, the one die rolled beneath the... It rolled beneath the last message that I had gotten from my own dice roll, so I didn't see the first roll until it came up. And then when I rolled for damage, it rolled up into the corner, and I couldn't see the dice roll until it came up.
Huh. Maybe there's something wrong with the browser.
So stressful. So fucking stressful.
It should roll nicely.
Okay.
There's something with the browser. You can always try a different browser.
I'm just going to try and reload the thing after this one, but yeah, I am going to, since that was so ridiculously successful, is he like staggered or something like that?
He's got a bolt in his eye. He's not doing very well.
And the other guy is way over here.
I'm putting the timer on.
Oh no, yeah. I am going to take a half step back, and I am going to reload, and just wait.
Cool. Put yourself where you were. Where you want to be.
Half step, not all the way back, but half step.
Put yourself where you want to be. Sorry. Cool. And then this goblin boss is going to take another swipe at you, Tiberius, since you seem to be right in front of him. With a 16 plus 4, 20 hit?
Yes.
Not doing very well. You've had a nice big slash across your chest. This goblin looks at your companions who have all whiffed their shots and hits for him. He just simply takes his rusty cutlass, and he stabs it into your midsection, doing 6 damage, piercing. Slashing damage.
I'm dead.
You feel this icy cold sensation run through your midriff, and you fall to the floor unconscious.
Can I not run as a reaction over to him and cast shield on him, or is that a bit excessive?
Shield is for yourself. Is a self.
Fuck. Yeah.
Tiberius, it's your turn as this goblin starts wiping off his cutlass and turns himself towards Inspector Clue with the look of amused malice on his face.
You're next, little one.
Can I self-touch, spare the dying?
You are unconscious. You are now going to have to roll a death saving roll for me, which is a normal D20. You might be able to find it somewhere in D Beyond death rolls, but I'm not sure where it is. So you can roll a normal D20. You have to make 10 or above. You have to get 3 of those to get back up to 1 HP.
I roll 3 D20.
Stability. I got it today. So roll a D20. Let me give you it. I'm going to give you exactly what it was. So collections, death saves, and if I put this in group 2, which I intend to do, then this is... Kira's got the right idea, TPK.
What the fuck is
Let's get this TPK going. Total party kill. And with that meme, have a look at this picture I've sent. Take a look at the original so that you get the nice picture of it. This is how death saves work, right? So you drop to 0 or below. Were you knocked out? Yes. You are stable,
yes.
0 HP. Next, you need to make a... think that... Oh, you weren't knocked out, you passed out.
So
right?
no.
So you are now passed out into this.
Which
No.
exceeds max XP, yeah.
Unconscious, 0
Dead.
HP. Make death save each round. So,
Dude, I
natural
had
20.
4 HP. I got hit for 6.
Yes, but your max HP is 10, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the damage that sends you down would kill you if it exceeds that.
Okay, so no,
So
unconscious,
roll a
0
death
HP.
saving.
Make
throw.
death save each round. I rolled a d20 and I
And you got a 14. So on your
14.
notes, you can put there 1 save.
1 success, okay. And then that's all I can do.
That's it. That's the end of your turn. And with that, moves us to Inspector Clue. You see your friend writhing in unconscious agony on the floor in front of you. This goblin has just stabbed him in the midriff and he's turned to you, telling you you're next. What are you going to do?
I'm not even gonna try hideous laughter on this one. I'll
Might work. You don't know.
Well, I don't dare to use my fucking dagger again. I got laughed at last time, but that pissed me off, so I'm gonna use my dagger. I'll hit him again.
Okay, roll attack.
Jeebus Christus.
Oh no,
Does no one have any
guys!
healing?
No, I don't have healing.
Oh my god, we...
You take a swipe and he just like steps backwards and steps forwards and like
Maybe these magical pies will have
his
healing.
cutlass and laughs to himself.
Can I kick him as a bonus action?
As a bonus action, I can let you do an offhand strike, but you're gonna have to have a. You got 2 weapons, which is in your staff is in your offhand. I'm gonna say you said you
Yes.
had both of them out. I know you did.
Yes.
You've been swiping with your knife, your dagger. So make an offhand attack with your staff, which is just a normal D20, no bonuses.
Okay, normal d20.
Normal D20. You take a bonk down, and he just like raises his cutlass up and tink, rests the staff right on one of the rusted parts of it.
Oh god.
As
No.
I assume you don't move out the way for because of the tax of opportunity. As
No.
we move on to Rosemary, who I think at this moment, Rosemary, you're not quite sure what's going to happen. As you see one of your friends writhing on the floor and the other one failing miserably to hit.
I'm
your target.
gonna cast Firebolt again, and hopefully it hits this time. Smile.
attack.
Okay, yeah.
Whoa,
that
roll
doesn't
damage.
hit. That doesn't hit. I don't know what does. A 5. Shit.
You throw this swirling flame in front, and I want you to roll a d20 for me, please.
Normal D20.
Normal d20. I know it's not a leveled spell, that you did one earlier, and I forgot.
Oh no, it's a. Oh yeah. Cool. I got 3.
Okay. On a 1, then you roll on the other.
Yeah, it's 1.
Right. That's close though. Right, so you managed to blast the ear off of this goblin that's standing here.
Wow, blazes, what?
And you've managed to deal 5 fire damage to this goblin, who is now bleeding profusely from the side of his face as he grasps it. And he drops his
Goblin
cutlass.
boss.
He drops his cutlass and he sort of like staggers a little bit backwards. Not far enough to get you guys to opportunity attack, just a little bit. Anything else, Rosemary? Our music has stopped again.
Can't really do anything as a bonus action. Nothing meaningful. Can I yell at them saying, "Guys, get your shit together"?
As
As a bonus action, because they keep on rolling 4s and shit. Like, come on, guys.
Since you are not in cover anymore, Gimbal, stop calling you Gimli. Sorry, my brain just does that because you're cool.
Yeah, I kind of assumed that you were calling me that, like, in your head, but, like, the fact that you actually said it out loud, wow, man, wow.
Yeah, my brain just like cuts it off. Oh, Gim. Okay, cool. Lord of the Rings. But I correct myself in my head as well every time. I hope there's that.
It did, like, that just, like, offensive, because, we're not all Gimli, not all dwarves.
Blah 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 blah.
Not all dwarves are Gimli.
Blah 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 blah. And redhead. I mean.
Alright. Okay. So I'm gonna do literally the exact same fucking thing.
Okay, there's a 13 hit.
Yeah.
Okay. This goblin. Oh no, that's a disadvantage because he's got an eye filled with a bolt. Screaming and shouting, this goblin takes a shot at you at disadvantage. 7 plus 4 is 11.
I haven't really gotten like team.
I'm sorry, I thought this was a reaction. I'm just getting shot, aren't I?
You're getting shot straight up as an action, but it's at disadvantage because he's like blind. 11? Does 11 hit?
I should hope so. Definitely not.
This crossbow seems to just go past your face. You can feel the wind rush past you, but it does not land purchased. And he like staggers away out and takes this cover here, crouching down on the floor. He's essentially prone.
Okay, sure. Okay.
He doesn't even crouch, he just like lies down with his head a little bit raised on the side of this banister here. He is prone. Prone enemies have it's disadvantage against them from a ranged attack, but advantage against them from a melee 5-foot attack.
I'm sorry, could I just ask a really quick question out of game? This is why I was asking you about the bleeding out thing right now, because this dude like has a arrow in his eyeball. Like, is he like hurting right now, or is he just pretend hurting right now?
He's hurting. He's on 2 HP.
Okay. I just wanted to be sure, because like
he's feeling his head off. He's not really happy. There's a bolt sticking out of his eyeball.
Crossbow doesn't do bleeding damage, so he won't.
But he also like it doesn't deal bleeding damage specifically, but also if you got shot in the eyeball.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have a look at this later on after our game between sessions.
Yeah, it's cool. I was just curious about it. We roll through.
I'm gonna make it as I said earlier, which is that we don't have bleeding and it's a specific function. We don't just have bleeding from normal.
Oh, cool. Blow through, man.
So
I'll do the thing.
Second one, seeing his boss like not doing so well, is going to run out here, and the boss is going to use his. It's not really a legendary action. It's sort of like a bonus reaction, and swap himself with his. Hello.
What? What are you doing? Now you can take their front. I'm getting out of here.
And Gimbal, it's your turn. You're up.
Okay, I'm going to this time. I really gotta zoom in really closely to see this shit. The lines. I'm old, I'm blind. I want to come in here. I want to put my gun on him.
Okay, so as I said, you've got enough. Now you have enough movement to just get up to him, I think.
No, I don't want to get up to him. I don't want to get close to him.
What you should know that prone targets there's disadvantage on a ranged attack against prone targets.
That's cool. That's cool.
So he's prone, and you know that this is the case. What are you planning to do?
I want to stay exactly where I am. Can you see? Did you see the movement that I made?
Yeah, you went through the window. Is that right?
Yeah, but like, do you actually see exactly where I am right now?
I don't see the transition from A to B.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, no, I just need you to know that like there's that 5 space gap. I did not get like close to him. I got through the window. I got into my slot. I have my gun pointed at him. I'm not shooting at him yet.
Cool. Right. He's busy.
In fact, I'm
on the ground, clutching his face.
Yeah, I'm doing a thing.
trying to get a crossbow bolt into his crossbow with his other hand. He's fumbling around. He's not doing a very good job of it, and he's
I am going to use persuasion. I am going to say, tell them all to stop, or I'll take out your other eye.
Roll intimidation for me, please.
Well, that was I meant to say. I said persuasion, but I'll do intimidation if that's what you think.
Decide the skill check I do.
Oh, fair enough, brother.
Cool. I'm just saying
Yes, sir.
how it is.
Yes, sir.
Put it
My
out
own
there.
weapons. Hey,
He's too busy fumbling. He thinks you're going to kill him. He's not paying any attention to you. He's fumbling even harder now on trying to get this bolt into this crossbow.
okay. Do I have more moves left then? Since I have enough to get. You said I have enough to get close to him.
I think you have enough to get just up to him. And that attempt
well,
at a persuasion or intimidation has used your action.
What if it was like as I was moving forward? The gun's pointed at his face. He has one eye. You could probably still see that there's another. Dang it. Okay, you know what? Never mind.
Very well. They can see you.
That use my action. My full action.
Yeah.
Can I just lunge forward and try and swipe his crossbow from his hand? Just like try and like whack it out of the way and like dive on him and shit.
Make
Yeah. Okay, I want to do that.
Like kick with a normal d20.
Just a
Straight d20, no bonuses.
do it. Oh, sure, yeah.
Bonus action. I'll allow it because it's a creative solution to like not trying to deal damage to him but get his weapon away, you know? He's not really holding it with his other hand.
8.
You try to make a kick, but he like pulls it back, but the bolt falls out, and he has to like grapple the bolt with his other hand, and there's just like blood pouring out of his face. And yeah, you slowed him down, but you haven't kicked him away.
All right, cool. I guess that this is what it is.
Yep, that's the extent of there. That's pretty good. You've this guy is freaking the fuck out. And it is this goblin boss's turn, who turns and sees you. And I want to make sure of his range. I can see how far you're. 20 foot. He'll make that. He comes. He sees this. He's not doing well, and he limps himself towards you very quickly, like a peg-legged hop. And he takes a swipe at you. He does not have his cutlass. So he takes a swipe at you with his dagger. And he's going to roll a 13 plus 4. 17 to hit.
Take it.
And he slashes across you, your face with a 3
Ooh, wait.
slashing damage.
I'll
Just to the
take
side.
that. I'll take that, but I just want to know. In the future, if I was quick enough and I had an available cantrip, could I have at will, since it's like kind of quick speed, could I have just like bam, like done a bright flash or something like that in front of his face and
Reaction.
You know.
If it's got a casting time of a reaction, yeah, sure.
well,
At the end of his swipe here, yeah, sorry.
well, it's at will, so
At will, and
the
the
action
casting
time is
on?
one. It's one action, but
Action is on your turn.
okay.
After that swipe that he's given, it's not a deep cut, but it cuts just below your ear. And it deals 3 slashing damage to you, Kimbo. Tiberius, make a saving throw. Death saving throw, please. Roll a d20 as you roll, unknowing what's going on. The darkness setting in.
16.
That's a second save for you.
Sweet.
You seem to be finding the light, and the light is not death. As you claw your way back to consciousness, your friend starts grunting next to you. What is it that you intend to do as you see this scared goblin who's just been thrust in front of you?
Yeah. I didn't know who you were talking to, but I assume you were talking to me. I'm gonna third time's the charm. I'm gonna attack this little fucker with my dagger. Shut up, Amanda. I'm attacking him now. I'm just jumping him. Fuck this asshole.
Nice.
There you go.
What do you land
22.
with? I mean,
Wait,
What a what?
22.
what
22.
damage do you land with?
How do I do that? Do I click the
On
piercing
the
damage
right-hand
thing?
side. Yes.
3. 4.
4 damage. Please add on a d4 plus 1. Roll a d4 and we're going to plus 1. Poison damage.
Oh. D4 plus 1. Plus 1. Okay.
Roll a
D4 plus 1.
d4 and then you plus 1 to whatever you get.
For 3,
Oh.
so 7 altogether as you bring your dagger down with furious anger and sink it into the leg of this monster that's about the same head height as you. It
Nice.
screams "Ah!" as you pierce it with this poisoned dagger of yours, improvisedly
Yes.
so. It takes 3 poison damage. It's not poisoned, but it is painful. It is hurting
Cool.
a lot. And
Nice.
it is Rosemary's turn, unless you got something else you want to do. I think I need to slow down a bit. I'm rushing past people's things that they might want to do. Anything else you'd like to do, Inspector?
Can I do a bonus action attack with my staff?
Yeah, normal d20, offhanded
Normal
attack.
D20.
Go for it.
Normal d20, here we go. And I go, take this, you fucker. 14.
14 does not hit. He seems to stagger out the way as you take a swipe down. Hopping on one foot from left to right. You swipe just next to him. Swipes one of his ears, but it doesn't seem to land. It is, I believe, who's up next? It is Rosemary.
Can I cast Firebolt again?
Go for it.
I know it's really original.
Do you have line of sight on him? Can you see past your friends?
I hope so, because I think one of them's dying
Oh,
on the
yes, one
ground.
is rolling around on the ground. Totally.
So I would certainly hope so.
Go for it.
15 to hit?
You compose yourself after seeing all of this going on, and you ready yourself in action to cast this firebolt from you, and I want you to roll the damage on it, as you just managed to hit this thing in the face. It's a 4, knocking it down onto its back. It is dead.
Thank God.
You hear a screech go out, and anything else you'd like to do there?
I will. I can't. That's 50. Okay, I'm gonna move a bit towards my friends, about 20, 15 feet, so I'm in range to hit the people in the room as well if needed. Or a bit closer. Yeah.
Okay. Right. So Tiberius. We're not Tiberius yet. Sorry, my brain went a little funny. One goblin's dead. This goblin gets his bolt in, and at disadvantage, Gimbal, he's going to take a shot at you. Panicked shot. Rolling an 11 and a 4, an 8. Shooting the ceiling above your head, and you feel some dust land on your hat.
Oh, thank fucking Christ.
Gimbal, what is it that you'd like to do after seeing this goblin attempt to save himself?
Okay. So, I can clearly see what's been going on in the other room, basically, right? More or less, like, I get the gist of it.
You've been hearing of commotion, that's for sure. You can see through.
I mean, I can see through the open door, like,
yeah.
that I got one jacked up boy on the floor, and, like...
Gonna
You haven't
I'll be
seen-
right back.
You haven't seen most of the action before this, but for the last round or two, you've been checking out what's going on through.
Well, not really the action,
What-
but,
what
like, I
you-
can
what
definitely
hap-
see
What
what's-
happened is you came through the window, you saw this prone, panicked goblin on the floor, you threatened him, and you turned to your right as the goblin leader came through and gave you a swipe with his dagger, a cut. and you see the person he's left outside there get clobbered by, get stabbed by your halfling companion wizard and shot by a firebolt dead on the ground.
Cool.
What is it that
Thank you.
do?
Because
I would like to, since my gun is still pointed at that guy that's on the floor, I would like to use my attack to shoot him. Then I would also like to, since I'm in combat, after that shot, if possible, I'd like to drop the crossbow, take the dagger, and use it on the guy that has just the leader that just moved in.
Perfect. You pull your finger along the trigger of this crossbow as you slowly and decidedly squeeze down, releasing the shot, but this guy is squirming around on the ground. I need you to make an attack at disadvantage since he's prone.
And yeah.
You need to do another one.
You need to do another one. Nice. Yes, boy.
There you go.
I don't think you'll have to roll damage, but roll damage anyway.
Another max damage, wow.
You look at you look into his eyes, you see the crossbow there sticking out. You think to yourself, if it went deeper, then maybe he wouldn't be screaming around anymore. And you squeeze, and this bolt goes through the other eye, right into the back of his skull. And he drops his head against the floor, dead. This goblin boss, having seen this, has a very concerned but angry expression on his face. As you take a swipe, roll a normal d20, no bonuses, offhand. Okay?
Hello?
Yeah,
Dropping your crossbow, you take a swipe.
just a normal d20.
Normal d20.
God damn it.
You take a swipe, but he manages to just move his head backwards. Just as good as your diminutive friend up there.
Burn, bitch.
What's happened?
This is really fucking short. Was this real?
Diminutive little friend.
Rose,
Can I become enraged?
you
What
can
am I
become
saying?
enraged. You can
I become enraged!
I
declared it! I declared it!
I'm angry. I'll smash.
Wait, what happened? Why is he enraged?
Because
I declared this matter. I declared it.
you
I
can,
declared it.
you can
I
see
can't. I couldn't hear
Rosemary,
what Lava said.
after having brought down this goblin that's in front of you, you see just beyond him and Tiberius rolling on the ground. Gimbal take a wipe with his dagger, and this boss just moved himself out of the way after having fired his crossbow into the corner of the room, which you do not see. The goblin boss then. This is something that you see there, Rose. The goblin boss takes a swipe with his cutlass, with his dagger. He's dropped his cutlass.
Yeah.
For 18 on you, Gimbal.
18.
18 to hit.
Oh, to
Not
hit.
damage. That is, I'm assuming, a hit, right? Gimbal?
Who?
Yeah. Sorry. You said. Okay. Yes, it definitely hits.
2 damage as he brings it back across your chest, but doesn't manage to land too much purchase. But
I am at 0.
it's just enough. He manages to get you in just an awkward spot, and it sends out a gush of blood as he manages to nick maybe near your heart, but not your heart exactly. And you fall to the ground. You're unconscious. You've passed out. And in your next turn, you're going to be rolling saving throws to see what happens as you
Twinsies.
find the world black out around you. And all you hear is a ring as it disappears.
You guys just have the boss to finish.
Response, can I just use a charisma save and say I'm too pretty to die?
you managed to get that out as you hit the ground. Tiberius, roll your maybe your last, maybe you're not. Roll a saving throw, death saving throw, please.
I have a request.
That's one fail.
I still have bardic inspiration.
You can add that on.
Okay, what's that? A D6.
Yeah.
You feel yourself slipping into the darkness again.
Oh.
But you feel that no, not this time, not again. As you bring yourself back up to a stable position, still lying on the ground there. You are stable, 0 HP. You are okay, but you still not
Am
really
I
able to
conscious?
move much. You've just opened. You have? No, you are still unconscious in a dreamlike state.
But doesn't the third saving throw put me on like 1 HP or not?
3 successful death save, stable 0 HP. After
Stable
4
0.
hours, D4 hours, 1 HP, which makes you conscious at positive HP. You need to be on positive HP to be conscious.
So now I just don't have to roll any more saves.
You're not dying anymore.
I still can't do anything.
You seem to have recovered, however, you're not conscious at the moment. You are in a deep sleep.
Okay.
And that brings us to Inspector Clue. You seem to have seen your friend shout out something. You're not quite sure what he shouted out, but he seems to have held on to his life. And this monster in front of you is dead. The other one has run inside towards your other companion, which you cannot see. What do you plan to do? Inspector Clue?
Let's see how far. I can move to him, right? That's 25 feet. I can move that.
Oh.
Perfect.
Hang on. 3 conscience, 0 HP. 3 successful, yeah, stable 0 HP.
I'll run in here. And let's see. Give me 1 sec. I don't think I can. There's no time charming this asshole, I think. There's no point charming him. Could be, but no. I went in as well.
Your dagger in your hand, your staff in your other hand.
I will.
Your dagger seems to be covered in goblin blood.
Yep. I'll poke him with my dagger.
Roll an attack, please.
That didn't hit, I guess.
You take a swipe at him, but you don't seem used to the weight of holding a weapon in each hand, and your staff that you usually use to balance yourself with is not there, so you lose your footing a little bit. It doesn't bring you to the ground, but you swipe a little bit to the left, a little bit further left than you should have.
Bah.
And anything else you'd like to do?
Down to the side, I whisper. Or yell. So I've got line of sight of him, so I can.
No, I remember the grint she gave away, or gave out, spoke out earlier. So
you do see a dead goblin against the wall.
I do.
Right perspective on this map.
I don't know if I have time to loot it, but
you can try, but you've used your action to.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Yeah, can I take a step to the side?
You can. You've got some movement. If you go beyond 5 feet, he's going to probably opportunity attack you though.
Oh, okay. So
Just
I
a
can
little
only
bit
move.
to the side. You can just go to the right. You can still be within 5 feet of him, but you don't have to.
I can move here.
Yeah.
That's 5. Yes.
I'll allow that. After Inspector Clue has taken a swipe but failed, moving to the side, he looks back at you, Rose. You make eye contact with him. What do you do?
3 guesses. I'm casting Fireball.
Roll attack, please.
Okay, 19 plus 6, 25.
Roll damage, please.
Hit. 9.
How do you want to do this?
Go off.
With finesse.
You arch your hands up. You sort of roll up your finger into a bit of a spiral, and you flick a purple flame through the air that spirals in the same fashion that you were spiraling your fingers. And it goes wham, hitting the back of this goblin in the head, putting a hole in said spot. He falls to the ground. Just sort of on top of your leg there, Gimbal.
What the hell did you just call me?
Gimbal.
You said on top of your head, Gimbal.
On top of your leg,
You
Gimbal.
called me Gilmore.
No, I didn't call you Gilmore.
You know what, dude? You know what?
I should look up other dwarven names in pop culture and just start calling you those throughout this season.
Randomly do that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not cool.
I said Gimbal. I did say Gimbal. You can check the recording later if you don't believe me.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. That's going to bring us to the end of this tiny little combat session here.
Do I have to do like a? Am I
want you
okay?
to- I want you
Okay,
to-
am I okay?
Does anybody have any healing?
Check y'all's inventory.
Can I like
Wait.
do anything?
You are going to be rolling
Inventory.
saving throws.
I have
While they're looking, I want you to roll
absolutely no healing.
a death saving throw for me, Gimbal.
Oh,
Oh, what?
Death
Yep.
saving throw, please.
Death?
Saving throw. So roll a d20. You need to get 10 or above.
$11.
One save. You guys, you've got no med kits, stabilization kits, or Gimbal's the only one with a potion and he doesn't even know what it does. Gimbal, please roll another saving throw.
What? Guys!
If you look in group 2, you should see
Group
a
1.
diagram on what happens when you are in your current situation.
Oh god, that's a 17. I'm a fucking live.
That's 2. That's 2. I need you to roll another one. You need 3. Your friends, Tiberius, you can move around. Rose, you can move. Every 2 you guys can move
Oh, we
around.
can move
You are
around.
seeing-
Guys, like,
you are
hang
seeing
on.
your friend
Can I
struggling
go
for his life on the ground here.
I have no for health potions. What the fuck?
Does
do you want me
anybody
to
like
do?
know what's going on? Like, we don't.
You're just gonna
like,
watch him writhe on the ground?
Do people like do you guys know like that there are like things like that any normal human being can do?
Can I?
Any single normal human being can stop a man from dying
Can I
with a few simple steps. This is totally
Last saving
unbelievable,
throw.
Mellow.
You lost throw.
Gimbal, while she's deciding, what did you say, Rose?
Can I like try and rip some like
Critical failure.
off
Critical
of the
failure.
fucking-
1.
Can I try and rip some cloth like off of the goblin, like off their clothes, and try and apply pressure to the wounds?
You tear off some material, some frayed leather, and you start applying it to the wound. Do you say anything to him? What are you doing to him? Are you just applying pressure?
Yeah, applying pressure. Just hold in there.
All right, Gimbal, you can add a +2 to your next death saving throw.
Well, it was a 1, and it was a critical failure.
Oh. Okay, hold on a second here.
Oh no!
That can't be
Somebody
good.
tell me what this.
I'm so sorry, but somebody tell me what the fuck this man is getting. That's 2 losses and
No, 2 in.
No. I made
His
two.
first
I made
loss.
2 passes.
Yeah, but
Two
I
one on
I
death
passed
save.
twice, and then I made a
Counts
critical
as 2 failed.
crit,
saving
and nat 1
throws.
is 2 fails, and nat 20 is 2 saves. So you have 2 losses
So
and
2 losses and 2 saves. You are on 1 roll away. Is anything else? Does anyone else want to try and help this dying man in any way?
What is it that we can do?
I'll get the +2 on my next one since I rolled the die before she actually
no,
did anything.
I don't know, Blaze. What can you do?
Because she rolled the die. I rolled the die before she did anything, and I got the +2.
It's
Well,
Llama who needs to help
Then
me.
the lesson,
So I can still get the +2.
the lesson that should be learned is that you shouldn't roll until the DMs ask you to roll.
Well, no, you did ask me to roll. You did ask me to roll.
Okay,
You
cool.
asked me to roll my die.
Rose, do you want to try anything else? You fastened this on. Does anyone want to try anything
Yeah,
else to
okay,
help this man?
can I like where exactly is he bleeding from? Like multiple places?
He's bleeding from across the chest, just under where his heart would be.
Across the chest. So can I yell at Llama to help me apply more pressure? And
Can you? How do you do so? Do it.
get over here! Come help me! This man is dying!
Oh, do I have to?
What's your response, Lana? Just do I have to? Okay,
For
cool.
God's sake, come
Okay,
help him! He's
I'll
a
help.
party leader! Otherwise we get no money!
I'm helping.
Even logically!
Roll a death saving throw at advantage.
Who? Me?
No.
no.
Bingo.
No fucking-
Really not.
The dog.
Oh god.
You managed,
Oh god.
with your friend seemingly dead on the floor, almost his breath stops for a second.
God.
What
And
did
you
you roll?
worry. And Llama, you slap him across the face. And he manages to... I'm fine. And go back to sleep. You're fast. Well, you managed to say something. What do you say, Gimbal? From your mouth. What do you say?
He's not ready to die.
As you pass out again, you are now sleeping. Tiberius, you are now sleeping.
Oh
You
my
guys
God.
have survived an almost death, and you didn't even need the advantage on your throw there. You were fine on your own. You guys are continuing here in this room. It seems to have not brought any other attention so far.
Wasn't that
three
okay?
Dead goblins here on the
Talk
ground.
to Llama and say, I swear we saw 4 goblins earlier. Where's the 4th? There's only 3 lying dead here.
Am I supposed to know that because I wasn't here?
Oh. Oh no, I tell you that there was 4 goblins we saw earlier, and there's only 3 lying dead here.
Okay, in that case, do I need to keep touching this disgusting dwarf?
I don't think so.
No,
I
he's stable
say
now.
I say we
Yeah.
look around this room for the first half of the recipe, because I presume this is the... I've forgotten the words.
It's
Can I roll
cottage.
investigation?
I was about to say, please roll investigation, but hold on. I want to see something.
Oh no! It's the
Okay,
next
how
one.
are you looking around?
I'm looking around very thoroughly, so I'm checking.
Well, you got a bed, you got a... you
Checking
seem to
inside
have...
out the bed sheets, inside out the pillows.
There seems to be
underneath.
a couple of drawers on the dressing table, and like a shelf or a bookshelf.
Yeah,
there
I
in the
look through
corner
the
of bed.
drawers thoroughly. I check for false bottoms.
You're looking through the
like-
drawers. Please, can you roll a... Oh, you don't even... Okay, cool. You're just going straight for it. Right. As you open the second drawer,
Mhm.
a poison needle springs out of the drawer to stab you. It does
Excellent.
1 piercing damage
That's
and 1d10 poison damage. And that poison damage is going to be... Give me a second. 3
Can I-
poison
can I-
damage.
Can I cast shield as a reaction?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not hitting an armor class.
Okay, so how much damage was that in total?
4 damage, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
That's okay. Fuck me. 10.
You feel ill almost immediately from the touch of this thing that hits you on your finger,
Awesome.
and you are now poisoned for the next hour.
Oh, lovely.
The inspiration dice, I'd say you guys still
can
have.
Do I still have
so
it?
you can use that, yes.
Yeah, can I use that? Should I just roll a d6, normal d6?
Roll a d6.
I hate this game.
Wow.
I hate this game.
Lordy.
And you're now poisoned for an hour.
Oh yeah, yay!
Wow.
Woo.
Dude, I swear to God.
I'll walk up to this. Yeah, hello.
It's up to you.
Poisoned one. Can you move a bit, or should I pull you away?
I mean, the trap's been set off now, so I feel like you should continue looking in that drawer.
So,
Maybe, but with caution.
Yeah, if you move.
I can still talk, can't I? Or I can move a bit, I presume, still.
You just, maybe, I don't know if you're silent
really.
or let out a screech or whatever, but I think you let out a little yep as you it hits. Little squeak.
A little beep. Okay, so...
And inside, I think let's just have a look here. I don't know if you need to roll this thing. You find... You're looking inside, Inspector Clue.
Yep.
It contains 1/2 of the secret recipe on a tall, old parchment scroll.
Before I pick it up, I just want to...
Before you decide what you're doing, you can see things. You don't see things one at a time. You see the whole contents of the drawer at the stage, obviously, not normal.
Oh.
It contains a small spell book, and more like a notebook, but you can see there's arcane writing on the front of it. And you think you can see you're a wizard. You know it's a spell book, but it doesn't look like any wizard spells on the front. You don't recognize this. You recognize it as arcane.
So, like sorcerer, arcane, or
you guys would have to have a closer look to see.
Okay.
Can I pick it up?
Mm-hmm. You do so?
Do I dare to pick it up? I would like to pick up the recipe and you said a notebook. Is it the notebook or the spell book that
the
has
spell book is the same thing. It's a small spell book.
Okay, a spell book and then the recipe.
Mm-hmm.
I looked really, really closely. Let's see. I can't equip my magnifying glass, so I'm just gonna assume I can whip it out and have a very, very close look around this to make sure that there's no other springy bits.
Yeah, where are you looking?
I'm looking at and around the book and torn piece of paper.
Roll a perception check for me.
I'm so fucking blind when it comes to this. I still haven't learned perception there. Oh lordy.
You seem to see the same thing Rose saw, really. Just drawers and desks and stuff like this. But as you search around, you do open one or two of the drawers. There's nothing much. It's just old pieces of clothing and makeup that's gone bad, Couple of things the goblins have stored away, things that are shiny but not of any real value. Let me have a look here. Have a look. You can read through that notebook if you want. Sorry, I shouldn't put actions in your mouth either. Never mind.
No. I'm don't worry. I'm
yeah.
I want to pick them up.
Rose, Amanda, Google. Google poisoned. D&D 5e.
D&D
You have disadvantage on all your ability checks. I believe that's what it is.
Poison.
And yeah, you don't seem
Yes, you're completely right.
you can't seem to find a couple of like banged up things in here, but everything seems to be
I
aesthetic.
have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Attack rolls as well.
Nothing seems to be dangerous of what I can see.
Can I examine these ovens that are cooking?
You go over to inspect these
them.
ovens, while your friends, I think, are still lying on the ground. They're fast asleep.
Fine.
Totally fine, having dreams that are pleasant gatherings.
I can I pick up these 2 items?
Yes, you've got them in your hands. You have picked them up.
Good, perfect.
Can I
And
roll investigation by any chance? Oh, sorry.
Yes, I need to find something here. So you can see as these things open, they should have.
Guys. Who knows?
Give me a second.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, hello.
The ovens are still warm, but not hot, and certainly not hot enough to bake pies.
Okay.
There is some half-baked messes in pie tins sitting on top of the ovens. The reason that these ovens are hot but not really all that hot doesn't seem to be due to magic failure. These are magical ovens. This fire is from some sort of enchantment. There's no fire coming from it. This is warm slabs of red energy. But this also makes it perfect places for some of the residents that have gathered inside the oven, which is why you think the heat is being drained to. And I need to roll a d4 to see what those things are. Breaking immersion completely. Because GM's not ready with his rolls. You see yourself some magma methods.
Magma what?
Magma methods.
Methods? I don't know what that is.
Magma method. I'll tell you now. Sorry, DM's not as prepared as he should be. Okay, this is a small creature. It's an elemental.
Oh?
Yes. And it is doesn't look very happy when you investigate it. But it actually, you can't really see it so well. What I want to rather describe, because sorry for the third time, Dion's not fucking ready. As you open and you see it, it looks like stationary magma. It looks like gooping magma as you open the oven, as the opened oven periodically opens.
Yeah.
Roll investigation.
Investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck me, 11.
You sort of see this magma in front of you, and
Yeah, thanks.
yeah, drooping and drooping. But
Can I re-roll investigation or no?
well, 11 was enough for you to determine that this might not just be like magma. You know, magma. It's not like this. To an extent, from what you've read in books, it should be moving around, and this looks like it's not. It might be something else.
Thanks, Kira. But okay. Don't really want to explore the other rooms yet in case there's something there without. Am I able to try and ask Lama for help and ask him to help me pull Mr. Tiberius here into the room so that we can
Before that, I will just this book I picked up. It's written in arcane. You said, correct?
Yeah, you said that.
And I cannot understand that. Correct?
Yeah. Would you like to have a closer look?
I would like to have a closer look if I can understand language or not.
Investigation. Roll Arcana for me, please.
9.
You can't quite understand. It's not a school of magic you're familiar with.
Okay.
You know it's magical, but like they're magical texts and glyphs and things, but not like what you've read.
Okay. Can I? Oh wait, you said glyphs. Shit. Okay. I want to cast ritual of comprehend languages. I don't know if it's deciphered in any way.
You sit yourself down next to your companion and meditate for casting time. The ritual casting is 10 minutes.
Should I pull this thing in first somewhere?
Yeah. Help me pull this guy into the room so that we at least can defend ourselves within walls. And there's only a window and a door. There's something else trying to come at us. Okay, do we have to roll strength, I presume?
So,
big guy.
I'm going to let you guys, I'm going to allow you to just carry him in because you can just try again, you know. This is not a test against the environments or anything. I think you managed to pull him in. He's quite big, but you struggle a lot. It takes a little bit of time. It takes you about 5 minutes to do so.
Okay, and can I also pull these stupid goblins' bodies out of the room and then rummage around in them afterwards?
Keep them inside, because then... I don't know if I should speak since I'm unconscious.
You are not conscious.
Yes.
Okay, well, let's rummage around inside them first. Rummage around? Is that okay? With caution, can I cautiously check
while you're doing that?
Himself.
While you're doing that, I'm just gonna sit there in the corner and start shouting my thing.
Right. Can I cautiously?
You're making a noise, Lama. I mean, Inspector Crew.
Am I allowed to cautiously?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm busy putting out the table now.
You are so cautious.
Yeah, I'm very cautious. I'm making sure I don't get fucking hit by another random poison arrow. It's okay.
Cautious.
Okay, so I want you to roll for... Oh, hello, Goblin Boss. Couldn't find the Goblin Boss earlier.
Yeah.
I want you to roll a... What?
Investigation? I guess.
What are you looking for? What are you trying to find?
Who said?
Anything useful. So, like, particularly health potions at the moment, due to my allies lying on the floor dead.
You're going for the boss. Please roll investigation.
I hate my life. Yep. No, I find nothing, I presume.
Found his knife.
I found his knife. Awesome. Can I go to the other...
Right.
Can I go to the other goblin and do the same thing?
Yeah, roll investigation.
19. I've got that on the other one.
You've
Anyway.
find his crossbow and his bolt.
Okay.
And you also managed to find a stabilizing kit.
Stabilizing kit?
I think it's called a first aid kit. Maybe something.
Alright.
Inventory, manage inventory, add item, first aid.
Are you adding that to my inventory, or should I add it to my inventory?
You should add it on, but I need to find what it's called first. Why have I not got this? Medical aid? Mess kit. No, that's wrong. Idiot, mess kit's for eating. What is this thing called? Let me find it for you.
No. That's weapon weight. Backpack. Add items to backpack.
Medicine check to stabilize a creature. Healer's kit, I think it's called. Let me check.
Yeah, healer's kit. There's a healer's kit.
Yeah, we managed to find a healer's kit looking for potions and things like that. You don't find a potion, but you do find a healer's kit.
Okay, I'll add that to my inventory.
Yeah. Add a crossbow and a crossbow bolt.
Add those as well.
Yeah, you can add 5 crossbow bolts. You roll pretty high.
Okay, add equipment.
Inspector Cluzo, you see your companion rifling through these 2 goblins. What are you doing in the corner there?
Crossbow bolts.
I'm sitting here chanting
hand
the
heavy
ritual.
light, just
Right,
normal.
you're doing the ritual.
Just normal.
Normal.
To add crossbow.
Doing the ritual.
Right. Why is there so many different crossbow bolts? Jesus Christ.
Just normal.
Wait, there's case crossbow bolt and there's crossbow bolts.
Crossbow bolts, 5 of them.
Crossbow bolts.
Okay, I think that I think what you guys can do at this stage is you can do a short rest, and I think we're just going to pass it by here. You guys can all do a short rest, means that you can roll some dice to get some health back. We're going to end, I think, the session here, and yeah, Gimbal and Tiberius, you guys will wake up conscious after this short rest, having short rested. So whoever's taken damage, have a look at the short rest function.